Okay, good. Um, Please, guys, whatever platform you're watching from, I just want to confirm my audibility. On Instagram, they know me like one mad ass anti Tinubu guy. So everything I'm saying on Instagram is anti Tinubu. Well, welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. You're welcome to the Emir Sirdam show. We come out here every day of the week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and 10 p.m. Nigerian time. We just come out and talk about our country, the state of the nation of the country. So if you're good, you love politics, you love social conversations, I think this is a platform you should be on. We open up the mic for everybody. I see you guys already from Instagram, my Facebookers, my people from TikTok, X, and YouTube. I'm trying to make sure I stream this platform across different platforms just for the fact that I want this conversation to go as wide and far as possible. But before I go into the conversation or we start the conversation, I always lay the ground rules for the day, which is first and foremost, I indulge every one of you to please share the live. Please share the live. Let's repost the live. Let's share the live. Every one of us, please. If you're on Instagram, I want you guys to please share the live on your stories or something. Just invite friends. I'm trying to build on Instagram because it's actually like my first few days coming on Instagram. Facebook, the same thing. My people on TikTok, please. I want to see this live being shared to 10 or more people. And most especially, this is actually a TikTok show. So TikTok is our ground zero. So where you'll be hearing speakers from is actually from TikTok, and probably I'll see if I can bring speakers from Facebook and Instagram today. I will see if it's possible. You can request the mic. If it's possible, I'll ask you guys. But from X and YouTube, I think you guys will be more about watching the show. So please take the next few seconds to share the live on any platform you're using, on your WhatsApp stories, on your wherever you're watching from. Just be a part of the conversation by helping us grow this platform by sharing it. Let's get more people into the conversation. And for TikTokers, you guys understand the assignment we have here. Every time we come out here, we have a mandate of nothing less than 100,000 likes, which we have to achieve. Why? Because it's actually a very interactive platform, and interactive to the point whereby is what you give is what you receive. For us to go more viral, it has to be that as we are speaking, you guys are interacting. Some interact through giftings, some interact through likes, some interact through shares. But anyhow you want to interact, please, the most important for me is by your likes. Just keep liking the live so that we can push up the FYP and get up into the conversation. Very important, because if the kind of conversations we have here are conversations that I believe Nigerians across the globe should be listening to, because this is the foundation of our country. So before I jump in, right, guys, I want to say this on record that I think my accounts are being attacked. All my accounts. I'm not just saying TikTok. I can't post any video on TikTok anymore. All my TikTok videos I post get flagged down immediately. So if you notice, I've posted videos across other platforms for the past 3 days now. I've not posted on. I post on TikTok and it just shows it has been flagged down. Instagram, I'm massively being shadow banned on Instagram. I don't know if you guys will see my videos on Instagram. The same thing on Facebook. The same thing on X. I am my account. I'm not saying this right now out there. So for you guys out that always consume my daily content, that I don't know if I should stop. I don't know if how. I don't know the way around this right now, but I know that my account is massively attacked. So I might just have to open a backup account for that right now, just in case, for any eventuality, because I understand that the season we are going into, which is the electoral season, the the um the people that we are up against are people that do not like what we do. I'm very, very certain of that fact, that they don't like the fact that we are actually bringing out the real reality to Nigerians. They want platforms whereby when you open them, the conversations are centered down on division, division through bigotry, religious divisions, all those kind of conversations. If I had opened this show and right now I'm talking about Igbos are this, Yorubas are that, they will never attack this platform. It's a kind of platform that they want. It's a kind of platform that they push. It's a kind of platform that they sponsor, because for them, Nigerians have to remain divided. If we're not divided, we can be united in addressing our common issues, which is bad governance. So I understand that. I understand that for what I do, there will be massive attacks. I have been getting it, and I'm just putting it out there for you guys to understand. Probably if you're not seeing my works, if you're not seeing my videos, this is why you're not seeing my videos, because I'm massively being reported across all platforms. and I just have to put that out for all my people. Um, I don't know if you guys are, please, if you have noticed it from Instagram, just let me know. Let me just, I just want to be certain. And also other platforms also, very important, please. All right, guys, I think it's been a very hectic weekend coming up into today. So while we jump to the conversation, please, guys, I want to see you guys sharing this live. Abaso, my brother, thank you so much. This live has been shared to 10 or more people. Please, let's share the live. Let's share the live. That's how you guys can help amplify this platform. We are back today, and many people. Okay, my sister Isarom said, and let me just thank you so much. On YouTube, she said this is like your fifth or sixth account. There are seasons you did, so time when they go report you on Harry, but you overcome my brother. So if you know me on X, if you know me on X prior to 2022, this was actually what I passed through. Thank you for reminding me that, Isaroms. During I almost gave up. I almost gave up. I had over on X. I lost over 5 to 6 accounts on X. I opened this account, and as the moment it's getting to 10K, 15K, boom, they'll collect them. Like I was up, they were hitting me back to back because the violent space was the most powerful space. APC people had come to offer me and my friends to the tune of over $150,000 just to stop the space. And when we refused, they came back and they said that, okay, please continue the space, but please allow us come in. And then we were no, we refused. So the resultant effect was a massive attack on my platforms. I was losing my pages almost every 2 weeks. I wanted to give up. It was the election, few weeks elections. They don't try, open a new one. Now I open is Emir Sirdam. I had Prophet Sirdam. If you know me, you know Prophet Sirdam. I had Professor Sirdam. I had Knight Sirdam. I had God damn it. They messed me up. But for me, it's not about the numbers or the followers, right? It's about the messaging, because if the message can go out, it is more important to me. How can we push this message? How can Nigerians get to hear these things? How can we tell Nigerians this truth? Because if we do not keep telling these people the truth, and on the flip side, I am like, how do I put that? I'm like, what's a kryptonite? But I am not liked either by most of the influential voices on this side of the conversation, right? Because the truth of the matter is that I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to tell my truth. I'm here to push a narrative that we can actually fix our country if we do our part. So many people that are on this side also that are negotiators that are into this thing for business, because I can at the top of my head, I know many people that I fought with so many people, even on the so-called side of the good Nigeria, because many of them I knew were in this for business. They were in it because they understand how to harvest the energy of Nigerians, use Nigerians. Nigerians were easy to please. If I'm a politician, Nigerians are the easiest to please. Just one too small thing, Nigerians don't like you, they don't love you, right? We don't even do much research to check these people, what these people truly stands for. And that's why you can see that as we're coming to this new electoral season, many of these people are falling off because what they were doing was not sustainable. And I was always a very vocal voice against them. So anytime my account goes down, they're the ones that had they had the social power to push my account back up. But because of the kind of narrative or what I stand for, my ideology, they were never ever helping me to grow back my account. So it was always a tough battle coming back. I'm just saying it just in case. This one now, I carry my account, I cover my account with the blood of Jesus. Any power, no in the boski say highest one I just report them. Well, please, people shall leave my account. I'm just here to say my truth as it is. But in case anything happens, God forbid it, I will always come back better. Highest now, I'll come back with maybe Sultan Sirdam or Igwe Sirdam or Oba Sirdam. Me, I sabi find names. Our name will come up from somewhere. I get one of my godmother when they give me names. Names will come up from somewhere. But you see, this gospel, we preach it to the very end. We're going to open a backup account just in case any of the eventualities happen, and I'll be putting probably tomorrow on this platform for you guys to just know that this is my backup account just in case. Let's jump into the conversation of today, which is the state of the nation. You know, last week Thursday was a very serious space on the violence space and a well-agitated space, and at the same time One that I'm so happy because we saw the outcome of that space and the eventuality of what happened after the space. We saw how peace was made by leaders as it's meant to be. When we talk about these things, people don't understand, and I'm like, especially for people, many of our people that are in this, that are, I would say, are not politicians, that are in this, actually we just want to see a change in our country. I understand that many people want to see a change in our country, but we fail to understand that a change in Nigeria can only come through, why say, as it stands now, two different routes, which is either through the political route or through a military takeover. These are really two routes, because even in the eventuality of a revolution, one of those two things will still happen. If a revolution happens, the end product of a revolution will either be the emergence of a military interim government, that we have to conduct elections at a stipulated period, that we bring in a democratic government. These are the realities of how systems and countries operate. We don't operate on a monarchy base whereby we appoint kings, right? Even if what we're having right now is someone that wants to be a king. But the reality is that we operate this kind of two kind of systems. And if we as Nigerians have to understand these basics first. This is the basics. When we understand this, we now have to understand that for we to emerge through these systems, we have to understand how the systems work. How can we operate within the system and not just be outlookers or bystanders. We can learn to work within. We must not be of the system, but we can learn how the system operates. And that's why, for me, I've been involved in the political process, learning, asking questions, researching for myself how the system works. And that's why when what happened the last week with the NDC, I was like, no, the route many of our people are taking is not the right route. You cannot be in a house and think because probably one part of the house is saying what you did not like, you now say let's burn down the house. Then you don't understand the process. You have to understand the process. And burning down the house is not part of the process. Because if you burn down the house, you get burnt also, or you automatically lose your shelter. And we had a whole lot of feedback back and forth with that whole NDC stuff. And at the end of the day, we came up the conclusion on the violence space that going forward, if you identify as a supporter of P2B and you are automatically attacking our supreme leader, our Ayatollah of NDC, and Seriki Dixie, that you're part of the problem, or you're subconsciously or intentionally working for the government. And I know I heard consecutively that after that space, when people opened their own spaces and that they were insulting me and the rest, some people were sending me DMs. Since they insulting for one place, so they insulting. I say, this is just like, when I say some things, guys, please understand where I'm coming from. That there's nothing I'm seeing now that I did not see. I did not even see times 2 in 2022. I've seen worse. So that statement that there is nothing new under the sun is actually real. There is nothing that's happening that we did not do. That's why it will be painful to me that if we allow what happened before rehappen again, if we cannot rewrite history, if we cannot change history, then we as a people we have failed. The video I made today was like, I said if Nigerians allow APC come back to power in 2027, then we as a people, we have no business ever complaining about insecurity again. We have failed in our duty because we have allowed history repeat itself without learning from history. I've learned from history my own self. So I know all the things that will happen in this season by the grace of God. Not all, but I know majority of the things that will happen in this season as attain to the politicking, my accounts, my conversations, the kind of way people will move. I'm not going to be surprised when I see some certain people do some certain things because I know this is what must happen for election in electoral seasons. I'm not trusting anybody. I'm putting I said it last. I said I'm basing my support on P2B based on his antecedents, which I know going towards, as we get into the seasons, we will start reminding Nigerians why we truly have to support this man. Because I've been seeing so many lives filtering today. I watched a video about Oshimole talking about P2B and insecurity during his time as governor, and I said, I'm just laughing. I have a video already I recorded last night. I was going to put it out maybe today or tomorrow if I'm done editing it. And when I saw Oshimole's video, I started laughing. I said, it's like we're working in tandem in the spirit, to address all these lies. It's important that just know the real truth. But I'm just saying this for us to understand the events and things we have to know in electoral season, that we must begin to act like politicians. I've said it for so long that Nigerians are the people that we have allowed politicians use us. Politicians see us like fools. We have to start learning how to use politicians. The people have to learn how to use politicians. You cannot be a fool forever. Okay, me now, last electoral season, I gave my platform free to all the politicians. Almost all the candidates that came, I interviewed, if people know on Violence Space, I interviewed virtually almost all the candidates from LP. I think, did I do PDP? I'm not sure I did PDP, but I think LP, I did not do anything about APC. But now APC have no business. Even when they offered, we rejected it. And I learned some hard truths. Even when Enugu State was already up in the air to PDP, we were the ones that fought APC and for Enugu State and gave Enugu a fighting chance. Enugu won other LP, but they were rigged in the last minute. I was virtually the only, my platform was the only platform that interviewed Alex Oti. Alex Oti was not on any social media platform. The only interview he had was on my platform. So I know how many people I gave interviews that came out, politicians, House of Reps, Senate, this one, that one, they'll come out like, but after elections, they all disappeared. Many of them wanted to keep in touch. Let me have your number. I said, no, let's just touch in DMs and everything. But I expect that citizen engagement is not what should be a seasonal affair. It should be something that you engage once in a while. Peter B, that's why one of the things I respect the man. After the election, he did not leave. He consistently stayed in touch with the people. But you see this political class, they're coming back again, because some of them started reaching out to me again that, Sirdam, please, want to be on your platform. And I said, no, on my platform this year going forward, and I'm making it public, I'm not platforming any politician for free. The only politician I'll come to my platform for free that I'll give my time is Peter B. Every other one of you will pay me. I will not come and sit down. And so I'm saying this for you guys to know that, so when you see any politician or Sirdam bringing the person to life, I don't collect my money. Oh. Please don't come out and say tomorrow that, they pay Sirdam. Yes. I will collect money. I will charge them. I'm not doing anything for free service for any politician going to the next electoral circle. I will not come and sell any politician also. No. You will come and sell yourself. I'll give you an audience for you to speak. Not the one I'll come and do. Then after look at with the beat. Oh my God. I will introduce this man to the point where this man went to America. I met top business owners. He went and collected hundreds of millions for his campaign. What they call this? What's this state? Bayelsa State. Udens. Thank you, women in Nigeria. I don't help any of these politicians, so I don't help any of these politicians. I don't help them. But when people see this thing, they'll tell you that they'll actually say Sirdam. And the painful part for me is that at the end of all this circle, maybe 1 year down the election circle, you now see people opening spaces saying Sirdam was paid. The way they in fact, all the money that they say they took in, they gave Obi said they don't see 60 million. Sirdam, they say collect the money. 1 kobo I no see. 0 kobo I no see. I say any politician that say give me 1 naira today, come out. For the past 3 years, none of them have come out to say anything. 1 kobo I did not collect from any of them. God is my witness. My teammates are my witness. But I'm saying now this next season, just more than I know. Make I confess. So let's jump into the conversation of today, guys. So circling back, I just had to put this in context and for us to understand, seeing how Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, and Sadiki Dixon settled that whole stuff, and everything now is now peaceful. They are now moving as one with the target goal, which is to get our country from the hands of these criminals in APC. We have to understand these things, and please do not be in a rush to find chaos to create, especially when the chaos is inside house. If the chaos is inside house, let it be that it is actually what a huge problem, and find every means necessary to settle it in-house. When it is not being settled in-house and you need to escalate it, you cannot escalate it. That's why I have a problem with many people that probably were skimmed out of the ticket in NDC and came out on social media and started shouting. That's not the way to go. You never see APC or PDP people do such things. They understand that you don't come and wash your family's problems in public and expect your family nyash they smell. You cannot come public. I don't expect flies to perch on it. They'll perch on it. So we have to understand. I believe that we should have learned from 2022, 2020 that understand that there are some conversations that should remain in-house. When you can't settle it in-house, then you can probably escalate it to the public domain. So let's just run real quick into this week and the news that started this week. I ended up last week and I said that I got a confidential source, informed me that let me find it and play so that I will be. I want this today to be evidence based. Today's show should be evidence based, please. Look at no verse for me. I'll try and be as short as possible, but please let me find it and play. I want today's to be. Let me say I just a talker and make una see am. Last week I told you people, and I said that I got a source. A source informed me that Amechi that said this. I don't know if you guys heard it. I don't know whether my volume is high enough. Okay. Amechi that said I will not be vice president to anybody. All of a sudden, I got the information that Amechi is being pressured seriously, not by any other person, but by the Tinubu government, that he must accept being vice to Atiku. So I said that I have been drawing my postulation for so long. I've been saying, I've been trying to draw the lines. I've seen the business ties, the political ties with Atiku and Tinubu dating back over 30-something years ago. They are both boys of SDP 1992 set. Atiku was running for presidency, Tinubu was running for Senate. They are both under the late Yaradua Kakos or something. Musa, not the senior Yaradua. And I drew back their whole partnership up until 2007, when up until 2003 when Obasanjo mandated Atiku to make sure PDP collects all the southwestern states, and Atiku spared just Lagos for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And in 2007, how did Tinubu repay Atiku? He gave him the presidential ticket of his party, ACN. So there have been this long time friendship up until 2015, when they came together to form APC. So these guys have been friends. They have been business partners. You can Google it, you see all I'm saying is true. So, but you know that there are things that you will hear, and there's the way somebody will move, you'll be like, well, I'm skeptical. Let's just give him benefit of doubt. I kept giving the man benefit of doubt. I kept asking questions. I don't think this man looks like someone that works for Tinubu or work with Tinubu or one way or the other. And I was like, okay, let's just keep going. Then 2023 happened, and I asked myself, I was like, every sane Nigerian understood that we have had a presidency of a particular tribe and a religion for the past 8 years in a multicultural, multi-religious country like Nigeria. It's not insanity. It's just like saying right now that after 2031, after Tinubu, God forbid it, if we are stupid enough and allow Tinubu win a second term, then Tinubu spends 8 years, then Fashola will not emerge from APC or from one of the big parties and say he wants to replace Fashola or want to replace Tinubu. And Fashola is actually even a good candidate. Right? So it's an insult to other parts of the country. Like, why are you doing this? Is your ambition bigger than the ambition of the country or the unity of the country, and you call yourself the unifier? So I asked myself these questions. Then I got this message, and the message was simple: that the pressure that they are giving Amechi to be Atiku's vice from this government is too much. That Atiku, that they are telling him is either he accept the vice presidential candidate of Atiku, or yeah, he be ready for EFCC. Omo, as I hear that, I say, what? How is Tinubu's government actively shopping for a vice for his opposition? An opposition that some people have been delusional to think want to take Tinubu out of power. How? When I was then I made that tweet and I posted a tweet last week. And under the tweet, you know, all these data boys that only follow politicians, article boys that, you know, they're all following for what they can get. They came under it, saying something, he said, lie, you're a liar, you're mad, you're this, you're that. He said all sorts of things, and I'm like, okay, no problem. So today I just got the news now that Amechi has accepted to the article this thing. But I don't say my prophecy not come to pass, Abi. I've messaged my sister and say, you do well. Real information. Real information. So all you guys understand what's at play. So it is actively, and just understand that Atiku is working for Tinubu. Even this current ADC, I got a news today that ADC in the court. All these court cases, Atiku one, he know everything. He's actively playing his part to make sure the system is just the chaos and everything that we're witnessing currently right now in the political space is because of the desperation of Atiku working with Tinubu, because he has to fulfill his role. Because you can't, I said a 79-year-old man understands these things I'm saying right now. Because I believe I'm not saying anything here that is out of order. Everything I'm saying here is in tandem with how Nigeria is meant to be run. But for him to repeat the mistakes of 2023 and 2027, you can actually understand that he's actually working for there's actually an agreement. And you know, today is the master of agreement is agreement. So why I don't even come out here to celebrate ADC, I just want to employ Nigeria to understand this is our reality. That these two old men, these two, I get one video. I them on that phone. I go play on tomorrow for that. One 70-something-year-old man. I go post that video tomorrow. 70-something-year-old man. He say, you know, article from 1979. I mean 1975. I'll play that video, make it here. These two old men that should be chilling with their great-grandchildren want to be ruining me and you, our future. It has to stop. And that is gone for Atiku. And I'll open up the floor right now. I have amazing people that want to speak, because if I keep talking, I have a lot of things I want to touch on. But probably at the course of the show, I'll be coming in intermittently. But guys, please, thank you for all of you that have joined us. I don't know what to do my ring light for Instagram, but guys, manage it like that, I beg. I just want to please employ all of you one more time on TikTok. Guys, I don't want us to sit tonight for so long, please. I beg. I want you guys to please, let's hit our target today of 10,000 likes, 100,000 likes, please. Let's power tap the live. Just don't listen. Just don't participate. Please power tap the live and also share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Thank you so much. I see we are doing good numbers on Facebook. Thank you guys on Facebook. And people on X, on YouTube, on X video. Please, guys, let's share the live. Everybody watching me right now, wherever you are, whatever platform you're watching from, please, let's share the live. I want everybody to be able to, let's have more people into the conversation. Thank you so much. Let me run up the mic right now and let me bring in my brother. Sorry. Sorry. One minute I invited you. Sorry, my mistake. Let's open up the floor. Now that I respect yourself, please. Normally I don't allow kidnappers on my platform, but yeah, I'll make an exception. Before I run off the mic, I want to address something that I heard. Oshimole said, I don't know. Let me see if I can play the video. I think the video will make more sense if I can play it. Let me find that video. I think it will make more sense if I can address it from the video. I'll probably paraphrase him, then we'll start the conversation from there. Boy. I will have to find that video. Let me just bring in the speakers. Let me bring in speakers today so that we can just probably, while people are speaking, I'll go search for that video, because it's important I address that issue, and it has to do with what I've spoken about here before. insecurity in Anambra State, why P2B was governor. It's important Nigerians understand. I'm saying this all the time, that the only reason why I'm not a contractor. The only reason why I am supporting P2B today is how he handled affairs as a governor. There's a past antecedent. I'm not even going to look into his public life, because that is an excellent masterclass for what he achieved in his young age, before his 40s. All he achieved, being bank managers in over 3 banks and everything. I'm not going to focus on that. I focus more on what he achieved in governance. That's why for me it's very important that and that's why for me I'm not of the race of people that are actually pushing for people like Sowore. I want to see what you can achieve in little. When you can do something in little and you're successful in it, I can now stake my neck for you. And that's what I said on my space the last time. I said, for anybody that, even if I'm the one, you do not support me based on what I say. Support me based on what I have done, what I have practically shown you that I can do. And that's why I said that even I was not going to fight for anybody in that NDC. If you're being kicked out, I'm sorry, I'm not happy. I wish you well, but I'm not going to sacrifice anything on the altar of that. Hey, this guy is a good guy now. He supported P2B. He has been on our side for so long. Blah 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 blah. And so anything want to take him out of the tickets. Let me put my head and fight. No, I won't do that. I won't do that because I have not seen you act. I have not seen you. I cannot trust your capacity yet. And I'm also using the lessons of the last people that came in, because I trusted them in 2023. We brought in people that did not even campaign, people that did not even put one poster. They became House of Rep members. Some became senators. What is the result today? Many of them ran away to APC. So following that particular trajectory, it is an unwise decision to fight battles for people that you have not tested before. I'm standing on P2B's mandate today because I have tested him. And I can trust the man's capacity to deliver, because he has delivered in little. And he didn't just deliver in little, he delivered exceptionally well in little. I'm saying it one more time. Forget any agenda. Forget any agenda. Forget that I am P2B supporter. I ask you a question now. Please use your phone and use Google, use AI, any of the AI tools. You can use ChatGPT, you can use Gemini, you can use Grok, you can use any of the AI tools and ask them, based on every metrics, rate Nigerian governors from 1999 till today. If P2B is not first or second, come back and call me and insult me. This is not me that is saying it. This is not my agenda. This is not my propaganda. It is you as a Nigerian that actually wants a better Nigeria doing research for yourselves. Not what Dauda will say on space. Not what Agbaso will say on space. Not what Mikey will say on space. Not what Saddam will say on space. It is you as a Nigerian now going to your phone that you have here now with data. You're watching me. Do it yourself and come back and tell me that I'm lying. On every metrics, if you go into education, he's number one. If you go into security, he's number one. If you go into the economy, he was the first top 5. On every metrics you want to gauge governance as a state governor in 36 states over 26 years period, which is enough sample time to sample any person, a man comes out number 1. And his greatest mistake was that he did not even sponsor any propaganda as a governor. That is the man I support. That is the man I'm pushing to Nigerians to support. That is the man that has been attacked from every left, right, and center. That is the man that every politician that goes on social media, on any podcast, on any interview, addresses. They don't address the insecurity in the country today. That we have that under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we have generals being unalived in record numbers. They don't address all these things. They address one man. A man that dared to challenge the status quo. It's who I am supporting. It is not tribe. It is not religion. It is efficiency. It is impact. It is capacity. That's why I'm for. So I can stand every day with my chest every time, any minute, and I tell you, Peter Obi will make a wonderful president for Nigeria in 4 years. If Tinubu has failed Nigeria in 4 years, and you think Tinubu can use the next 4 years to fix Nigeria, I bet you Peter Obi can do in the next 4 years what Tinubu will not do in 8 years. In fact, in 30 years, according to my big brother, Daniel Bwala. And so I'm going to address the insecurity issues one more time on this platform and other aspects of governance, because it is important that we go into this electoral season, we shape and tell Nigerians the right narrative. But meanwhile, please go and use AI. Maybe say that Saddam talker. Let me open up the floor right now, guys. Welcome to the show. Meanwhile, guys, sorry, please, if you come up. How about so are you?
There's one thing you did not mention. So I think one of the biggest mistakes Peter Obi did was, out of that 70 billion or million he saved, if you take 1 billion or 1 million, take 2 media, maybe we will not be going through this stress trying to sell it to people. Think about it.
I swear.
Imagine if he was buried like Wiki put one block, he carried that he band. Wiki did he carry a band. Wiki just put one new window, one school, he carry a band. Imagine if Peter Obi just carried out of that 70 billion, take only 1 billion and 2 media. We will not be going through this stress.
I swear.
Many people we see today, the social media was not open to everybody back then. It was for the people that were, at least that could be able to afford it, right? So imagine if Peter Obi was just putting down just 1 billion, everyone will not fall. After all, the media is what do you call it? Media is budgeted for in different
public relations.
So imagine if he's
public relations.
Thank you very much. So imagine if he does that, nobody will come and say he stole the money to do media. The one Wike is doing is what? He do one nonsense, he carry media. Imagine if Peter Obi has done that.
Oh.
And I saw the Oshomole's video, I saw the video and I'm like, I was even going to ask you, please, who is this to you? You see, this is where this is where you go to get issue. You see what will get issue with this NDC?
No, you see, Abaso, let me help you. And that is why if you heard my beginning of my submission, I'm saying it right now. I said it earlier and I said it again that as citizens, we should learn from our mistakes. And our mistake is that for so long, for generations to come, our parents fell for the same mistake. Our great-grandparents fell for the same mistake. We are, as our generation, we are still falling for it. And that's why I'm coming in that we must change. And the mistake is simple. We have allowed politicians use us for so long. It is now time for you to use politicians. Why should my parents fail the same thing? And I'm not failing the same thing. When I can see it that why shouldn't Theo work for you?
They even have an excuse that there was no access to information.
Circle. We are going to say that we'll come back to Peter Obi's issue. This is a different conversation. I'm trying to address what Abaso is saying.
Even our parents, they were failing because there was not
exactly. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
We have information from around the world on the palms of our hands.
God bless you. God bless you. That's another serious factor. Our parents don't have what we have right now. Why shouldn't you work for you? If Daniel Bwala can go and work for Tinubu, if Renan Makri can go and work for Tinubu, why shouldn't their own Daniel Bwalas come and work for you? You're not paying them. They don't represent my values or your values. But the truth of the matter is that we must understand that to take this government out, there's what they call I call it nuisance value. Let Joe swallow his shit.
But Theo could barely even debunk Oshomole. You see that other people were not doing Theo's job for him.
It's just a start now. It's just a start. Mistake good day.
Yeah, and now after be digging on the street, I'm like, Jesus Christ, how did they carry the devil to the place?
No, Theo actually is not a spokesperson. Theo actually is. Theo actually is this man and godfather. Seriki Dixon and godfather. Let me explain this for us. If you're in Abuja, if you know Abuja boys, them Ima, them Dejade Onju, them Tio, them Dada Olusegun, all these things I'm calling right now, these are people that are, if you know this circle, they flip both sides, APC, PDP, they might call them data boys now, this is their new name. But
you mean they are available for the ISB?
My brother, that's how they will operate. If you go to Abuja, and so them be. Many of them are for their car, then they leave before. They go just for their car, they get senator, they get like 15 senators. Now for their boots, then they leave. They will not wake up from club to club. And they tell you real life. Real life.
They did a new that was a youth leader under
Jonathan.
2015 under Jonathan.
Yes, now.
Where money, remember say when after election, Jonathan said any money that wasn't used for the election should return back to PDP coffers.
Deji was the one. When I say people elogize Deji, I respect his rebranding. Actually, he has tried rebranding. Deji was when. You don't know. Area father did not know who he was. Now he didn't know.
When they pour them tear gas, next thing he say, as I read the code, say 70-year-old man. But on this story, if you don't hear this story long.
You know, sir, I'm coming. I want to paint it for those that do not know these guys how they operate, because many of us are just coming to this politics. Maybe last session, we're not aware. You now see old archival think that you're the same to them. No, when APC were running mad from 2012, from ACN days to the formation of APC in 2013 and 2014 up on 2015, when they were running mad on social media with the likes of Tolu Ogunlesi, this man Kayode Kayode somebody that used to, then the Sahara reporter guys, then Omojua, then Dipo Obeni Dipo and the rest, when they were running mad on social media. Segalik was even Segalik was on the center. Segalik was not with them. Segalik was even with Jonathan said that period. When the Doggy is the new shit. That was Doggy. Doggy came in 2023. Now Doggy is a small boy. Doggy just came in 2023. Those ones I'm giving you how political banter and how political dirty fight came on social media. I was just an outlooker then. I had less than 1,000 followers, but I understood what was happening then. I was seeing these guys. They were going back and forth, attacking people, attacking Jonathan. That was the rise of the J&J. He now took it upon because, and then the media aid to Jonathan was Reno Omokri, the late Doyin Okupe, Ruben Abati. I'm giving people real information, facts. I'm not even here doing propaganda. I'm giving facts. Ruben Abati. These guys were the most incompetent set of media aides in the history of Nigeria.
It was just that to our old guard,
they did not even understand. Yes, they did not. Not just that.
They had no clue. And APC as well.
You know, Cycle, I'm coming. You know, Cycle, please I'm coming. Please just spare me. When you come in, you can help me. But I don't want to lose my train of thought. Please, I beg. Not that they were old guards. They were selfish. They refused to follow. You should understand when times change. I was selfish on X. I didn't want to come to TikTok, but I knew that it is moving out of X. I switched. You have to know when to switch. You have to know when to employ new media tactics. You have to know this. If not, you just you're not an old cargo. They ran Jonathan off X. They were brutalizing Jonathan every single day. In fact, you dare not tweet a Jonathan supporter. You will see attacks from everywhere. Reno Omokri that's when Reno Omokri got a new name, Windy Smelling. It was insane what was happening that period. So, because of the attacks that Jonathan was getting, that was the rise of the Jade-Onju. The Jade-Onju now rose up from Abuja there and said that he will attack. So he started he was specifically attacking Omojua. And that was why he grew his followers from few followers to like 4,000, like 14 or 40,000 followers. Because many of us that were following Jonathan, that we don't have a voice, that we heard what we knew, that not that we were following Jonathan, but we knew that Jonathan was the better option than Buhari. But we didn't have a platform because these guys were already bullying. Obedience are not doing anything now. That's why if I say them tell people that obedience are this and that, I say people are the craze. Omojua was a dirty pig. These are institutionalized bigots. These guys are worse than animals. These are dictators. So they tell that they're angry because they no longer have that right and the power of holding narratives today, like they used to have then. Now they have the platform be decentralized. Their voices like myself, like you people. Everybody have a voice right now on social media. Unlike them, they were the ones that is a clique. So this guy Deji rose up and fought them and got it and earned his stripes, and Jonathan was now empowered him. In fact, he got to a point whereby Deji and this current SSSA to Tinubu on media, Dada Olusegun, they actually fix on X. Let's meet in a location in Abuja to fight. They met at Soho Lounge. I'm giving you information. Google what I'm saying. They met at Soho Lounge in a club to fight. They beat this Dada Olusegun when I see like this. So all these boys are data boys. Tio, Emma, Brian. Brian is a new recruit. And there's one. Oh my God. This one hardened cultist and criminal. Hey, oh my goodness. Nimrod. These guys were taking gigs from INEC. There's one of their Oga. Hi, what think this is the Oga name? One Igbo man like that. Mazi Buruburu. These guys are, if you're on X, you know all the people I'm calling. So these people are contractors. So my brother Abaso leave contractors to contracts. They cannot do the work like me and you can do, because you're doing it out of your emotions, you're invested emotionally. Tio is a contractor. If today PO leaves NDC, Tio will still attack PO. He doesn't believe in PO. He's just doing a job. Like Renan Mokri is doing a job. Like Daniel Bwala is doing a job. Like red media people. I beg Abaso please speak. In fact, if I start reminiscing about things that happened in the past,
I'll just say it's real quick so that we'll go to you need to start from you second. So you see have you seen our obedient general? General. You see, one of the good things with this obedient movement is that Peter B was smart enough not to tame the group. Imagine if the group was tamed to a particular leader. Yes, we know Tanko is there, but we know Tanko is smart not to overstep his boundary. Imagine if the group was really tamed to a leader. By now, maybe Peter B would have lost his obedient movement. Is the reason why Peter B is still having the energy today. Imagine if the group was given to some sort of leaders or one chairman or the chairman of whatever. It will not be what we are talking about today. They would have destabilized the group. Look at that animal. That's low budget Kung Fu Panda going on Arise TV to grant interview, opening his dustbin to say we were the one that formed the group. Now our leader Peter B, we told him that he needed to fund the group. So it's all about money. It's all about money.
It's all about money.
Money. The moment you talk about funding, I'm like, oh, this is another hungry motherfucker. You have to go on national TV to say, we told him we needed to fund the group, but he refused. He's not even listening to our plight. Now we decided to go and meet the president's son, who is willing to listen, unlike our leader. So I'm like, in my mind, are these people fucking mad? So if you could even bring an alternative, like, okay, if you was okay, you want to go and work for Donald Duke, you understand? We know Donald Duke, at least he has a level of decency in politics like Peter Obi. But you felt that the best thing to do is to go and sit in Ashwaju's camp, a camp that is bringing Nigeria to its knees. You think that's the best place for you to go? Are we not mad in this country? Are we not mad in this country, Saddam?
No.
Then you will not see another group that will not come out. They will not be telling you that, you see, Donald Duke is even better than Peter Obi. You can see the ideas he's selling. Ask the motherfuckers, why are you not supporting Donald Duke? Why are you not supporting Donald Duke? But you're supporting Atiku, you're supporting Tinubu. Are you people not mad? I better start the platform there. Thank you.
All right, thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Honestly speaking, that obedient general will not bust my belly, because all these guys are just there. I say these are that Abuja cartel. There's another one. He's no longer talking yet. Professor Chris. When he will start talking. Prof. All these guys are just. If you go to Abuja, you see them. They live in their cars. Many of them don't get money, they don't get houses, rent and the rest. But they live in their cars, use their car, go to somebody's house, shower, sleep in clubs, wake up in the morning, go shower, West Senator, go and hang around ministries, go and hang around Transcorp Hill team, knowing that they might meet one or two ministers or ambassadors to pitch one or two things. And that's how these guys get these politicians. Or they go to the National Assembly and hang around and do service for this man, help this, help that, and they talk to their boys. So those people are people that are not people that you now see on social media and you think that that they care about Nigeria. They are just living for their survival. And their opinions to me do not matter. I don't even amplify the opinions. I just look at them like, these ones are Nigerians don't know. Why I call them out is because I want Nigerians not to fall for them, because they know how to rage bait. And in this season that we are in, they will rage bait us enough, they will distract us enough, they will divert our attention from what we have to be talking about, which are issues that affect me and you. Like, how can we be standing as a country and we're saying that generals, like, I made a video today. Okay, the video I made it yesterday, so I'm not edit. Probably I'll post it tomorrow. How can you explain that 4 generals in the space of 2 years have been unalive in Nigeria? Apart from Iran, I don't think there's any country that generals have been unalive than Nigeria. If the generals that are meant to protect me and you have been unalive the way they are at this rate, what is the safety net for a common day Nigerian? What is the safety net? That these people unalive the general and they brought his dead body out and went back. APC government is in tandem, they're in bed with terrorism. A government that has been rehabilitating terrorists since Buhari came into power. A program that you've been doing, and terrorism has not stopped. Instead, terrorism has increased. Any sensible person will think and say, we are consistently been rehabilitating terrorists and be bringing them, pushing them to the society. Today, 5,000 terrorists have been reintegrated. Yesterday, 300 terrorists have been reintegrated. Different numbers in their hundreds, in their thousands have been integrated and brought back into the society. I don't understand. And insecurity persists in the country. Insecurity that was once, I saw a tweet today. One of my Southwestern brother, my plate is on my head, but I remember he said, and I'll put it. I'll put it. But let me just quote him or paraphrase. And he said that we helped Buhari to say, and we're pushing the propaganda that the insecurity in Benue State was farmer header clashes. Now it is back. It is home. Insecurity right now is in Southwest. There is no day in Southwest that insecurity is not persisting. There is no day today on Ondo State was attacked. Every single day in the Southwest now, terrorism is happening. Every single day. This was unheard of 3 years ago. It's now a normality under Bola Tinubu. And APC wants us to leave all these conversations and focus on mundane conversations. How can insecurity persist in a country whereby we have a chief of army or chief of commander-in-chief in the country? 4 generals have been unalived under Tinubu. He did not even attend one burial. When we talk about governance, it is beyond policies. There are traits that associate a leader. That is that this man is a leader. As a leader, you have to be empathetic. You have to be compassionate. You have to even understand optics. You have to be a pretender. Pretend to care even when you don't care, because you're leading people. People that are as little as coming down from your car and say, hey, waving them, they will love you, or they will appreciate it. But we have a man that plays God, sits in Absolute Rock and dictates how all of us live our lives. That 4 of it, in no country on earth will a country lose one general and it will be status quo. You lose one general. A general is equivalent to the president in the military. We have lost 4 under Bola Tinubu, and not one. You know the way Tinubu talk about him. He won't even say anything because he doesn't care. All he cares about is power, 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 power. Let me open up the floor, please. Sorry, no cycle, please. Just let me open the floor for you guys. You know, I'll talk forever. Please come in. Just take the floor. Continue for me, please.
Okay. And the response was, they have done their worst. We are not releasing their men. Let that sink in. So, well, this weekend was eventful, and let us start with our phone.
Please mute your mic when you come up here, please.
So let us start with our condolences to the family and friends of our general who passed away in the hands of, T groups. and it's quite unfortunate. And then moving on is about ADC being deregistered. Well, we'll wait for INEC to be effective, and if they're going to fight it in any Supreme Court, we'll be waiting for the outcome of that as well. But as people who believe in His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, the train moves on. It has to move forward, and we're looking forward to absorbing them into the support for His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. So all I ask is obedience, do not gloat over anything that might happen to the ADC, the final chapter, when it closes. Instead, we should, embrace them and absorb them to support His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. For me, when you are speaking and talking about, everyone should go and check out data, I put it in the chat that you should also add that it's a machine that is going to give them the answer that is not biased. And that machine is based on metrics and data. It is not based on emotional affiliation. But you didn't see the comment. And also, I sent you a DM. Have you seen the DM?
No, I cannot use my phone now. I'll check it, bro, after the show.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to mention that as well, because I saw your DM as well. So with that, I'm going to pass on the mic. And, a new Nigeria is possible, and Nigeria will be okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, guys, I sent you guys, thank you so much, Seku, my brother. Thank you for even adding that context. I sent you guys on an error message, especially to Tinubu supporters. And I know that people are here. And I said, please do a simple AI search. Not my search now, because I am sentimental. Let's agree I'm sentimental. That would have don't run away, because when I say that search, that would run away because of the truth. I said, please go and search AI. You can use Gemini. If you have a problem with Gemini, which is the Google AI tool, you can use Grok, which is the X AI tool. If you have a problem with Grok, you can use ChatGPT. Any of these AI tools are all powered and they move by data and metrics. It is not my sentiment. It will go into the system and they will search well everywhere. Go and search and come back and tell Nigerians the best governor since 1999 till today. Not me saying it now. Not what Akenja will come out and say. Just search it. As a Tinubu supporter, search it and see where your Tinubu is in performance as a governor. Forget the propaganda that he built Lagos. Or me saying that he did not do anything in Lagos. Forget all those things. Ask for 26 years since the return to democracy, the best governor in Nigeria with all metrics of development, and you see for yourself, and you understand why some of us are supporting with support. But let me run the mic real quick to CJ. CJ Flex, welcome to the show. Good evening. Please, you have 5 minutes.
Sirdam, my brother, well done on the work you do, my brother. I've been watching you here. I may not even take up the 5 minutes because I'm at work. It's risky to be on, my employer. They first say they on TikTok sometimes, so I have to, man. This is our country we're talking about. But Sirdam, well done, man. I've been watching you, and I found out I've been your friend on TikTok, who I didn't know for a long time. But I just want to say this: in as much as I'm praying and we are doing this, I'm really trusting God that Obi will become the next president of Nigeria. I was speaking to my brother over the weekend, and he said that they will not allow him, that the country is not actually one. But I'm praying that he will be there, he will get there. So I heard a lot of things that you have said about. I know you don't condone tribalism here. You don't condone all the. And that's smart. That's very smart and wise. And I like that. So I don't want to talk about that, but I want to say something here. I want party. It is you that is clueless. Anyway, I don't want to pay. Anyway, so I want to say something right here. The thing is, I have said this. I said this to my wife early this year. Thank you, Chima. I said this to my wife early this year. I say I foresee that Tinubu is a hardened man, and that hardened man is going to God has also hardened his heart, and just like Pharaoh drowned in the sea, all of them will drown in this sea. This is what I told her. I said I am seeing what is happening is that he is bloodthirsty for power, and he's going with all his might, and with all that might that he's going, he will drown together with his people. You see, I was on a platform the other day, and the guy would say, "Oh, why are all these people not seeing what Tinubu is doing?" Why should I asked him, "What is he doing exactly?" And they could not pinpoint one thing. He said he make policies. It's just that the policies does not come to pass. I say, okay, I don't understand what that means. If you buy a car and you don't drive the car, I don't understand. Even if there's policies, I don't believe there's any policies. I have a lot to say, Saddam, but for the want of my work, make I no go. They say give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, to God what belongs to God. Make I respect my employer. The thing is that Saddam, I enjoy what you're doing, my brother, and you keep doing it here. At least we should do this. We do our best. Let us not go ahead, just sit down and shouting obedience, obedience. We are doing because that's what I used to think that, oh man, let this not be just media information. Let's also make way to be on ground, and that's what I've seen you doing, and with everybody. And you've had brilliant, amazing speakers since I've been coming to this space, and that's very, very amazing. So I wouldn't say there's a lot I had in mind to say, but they try to. But let me say this one last thing. The last thing I want to say is that God help me. You see this thing that they started against Jonathan is bigger than them. Of course, it's going to eat them up. It's going to swallow them. And I know that the wickedness of the wicked will consume the wicked. And they have dug for even Obi, they are falling into it. Obi gives relevance to any party he goes to and everything. So it's not that he's bigger than the parties and all of that. We know that he's bigger than the party, and they know what he can do. And that's why they are ranting like they are wanting to gather all the states under them. So if you see the fear of these people, why are they afraid like this? That's what I want all the Nigerians to think about. Why are they afraid? Saddam has said something very profound that you guys have, some people have ignored. Why has the presidency ignored everything that's going on the country and chasing just one man? Why? Why have they ignored everything chasing one man? Why think about it? Just think about it. Why are they ignoring every other thing and chasing one man? Just think about it. So that's another thing you need to think about. Think about, I don't want to, like you, I understand you don't appreciate tribalism, but I stand to want to say that these people, man, has been faithful in little. You said that earlier, and if because I'm a Christian, I'll say this. I know you don't appreciate, but I don't say. See, a man that's diligent in little, he will do good when you give him big. So even Tinubu said he took over from himself, but taking over from himself, he has not done anything till now. So Obi has been faithful in little. We are confident that he'll be faithful in much. The Igbos will say that now from the smell of the mess, you will know how the shit will be. The smell of Tinubu mess, bad. The shit will not feel condolent. Thank you, Saddam. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much for the kind words. Thank you. I just want to add to what I think you should tell your brother who is the no give him is that power is not served a la carte, right? Power is taken. Nigerians will take back power in 2027. Nobody's gonna give it to us. Nobody's gonna give it to if Peter B, nobody's gonna give Peter B the presidency. Left for Tinubu will steal it. It's now left for we Nigerians to enforce our rig and buy mandate. That our vote must be counted. If you say you will not count our vote, we will count you inside. That is the mentality. So that's what you should, when you get people that tell you, they will not give it to him, tell them that that's the greatest mistake many Nigerians are thinking that they will give you. Nobody will give you power. You must demand power. That's why I said that we Nigerians must learn, we must start learning to use politicians. We must start learning to think like and act like these politicians. We must take back our country in 2027. We must
be proactive.
Very, very proactive, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And can I add something to what he said about these policies? When policies do, I put it in a comment, when policies do not transition to actual positive economic impact, it's a failed policy. There is no wait and see for policy matter.
Thank
That
you
is
very
just the
much.
truth.
Thank you. All right, let me bring my brother for Mickey. Please, guys, meanwhile, let's power tap the live. If you want to join the conversation, I please you can always request the mic. As I say on my platform, I'm not biased towards any person. I bring up okay, and it's good. I prefer people that actually speak with their hand with their mouths than type with their hands. Right? So please if you come out, just mute your mic. Uh, please mute your mic, Mr. Patty Roboske. Thank you very much. M for Mikey. Mikey, can you hear me?
I'm here. I'm just waiting for you to settle.
Oh, Mikey, you know say you too dey agitated. You want make I bring in some roasted corn first for you, make it ginger you, or you want go in now? I don't know whether you're working or you want to with me. I want make it up with me because make I make I circle up, make I reshuffle the space more. All right, thank you very much, my brother. Just stay up here with me. Meanwhile, guys, please, we have a mandate on X. When you join us on this platform, this is a TikTok show. It's your first time of joining us on this platform. We come out here every weekday, bar Fridays, 10 p.m. Nigerian time. Apart from on Thursdays, we come out by 8 p.m. But for Mondays through Wednesdays, we're out here 10 p.m. Nigerian time. We just come out to talk about the state of our country, state of the nation. These are these politics and social events that are happening in the country. And we are streaming the conversation currently from we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on X, we're on Instagram, we're across 5 different platforms right now. So there are thousands of Nigerians watching people across different platforms. So please, when you come out here, understand that you're speaking to a whole lot of Nigerians, and the agenda is to make sure that we can just have a room whereby many Nigerians come in and share their views. Although if you want to speak or you want to join the conversation, you can only join us through TikTok for now. For now, as we scale up, we'll see if we can expand or have the services of bringing other platforms, and we can stream this live across other platforms to other people participating. But let me run the mic real quick to Mr. Stephen Gima. Good evening, my brother. I have the mic in 5 minutes.
Yes, so Mr. Emir Sirdam, I don't come again. I know said the last time I was there, we know to align like that. But before
I can't remember, but go on. I can't. I don't align. I align. I can't remember, but please just remind me. I don't know why we did not align.
I remind you.
You don't need to remind me. Just go on your submission.
No, let me just go. Before I talk about your security and what I think about the security for Nigeria, there's something I said about the NDC, about obedience and the obedience that lost to the party, right? What you said is on point. I believe just because you're an obedient and you lost in the NDC primary doesn't mean that you now have to say, okay, you're no more. No. If you believe in Obi and also believe that Obi can make that change, this is one of the sacrifices they can make. I believe because NDC was there before Obi came to the party, and Dixon will have to, compensate with the people that were there with him. So he has to let go and also give some. So I believe that part you are a little bit on point, not a little bit. Now back to this security issue. I still insist that it's not because we have a very terrible president in Tinubu. The guy did terrible, right? To the fact that I saw an APC supporter yesterday. I shouted APC, the guy just took me bad eye. A Tinubu supporter is being very terrible. This insecurity. I believe also that the state governors too can do something. Right? They could do something because I don't know what that security vote is, but I believe security votes is for something that has to do with security, unless I'm wrong. I don't know what it is. I've always been hearing security votes. I don't know what it is, but I'm just assuming security votes is for security. So what did they do with it? Now, I believe the reason I'm saying that state governors have a good hand, I will use 2 examples. One that you mentioned, Obi. When Obi was in Anambra State, people have told me what he did in Anambra State when he came over, how the place became safe. Who did they call? They said Obi. They didn't just call the president that was there. They also mentioned Obi. Now, I will use my state also, River State, as an example. When Amechi came to power, militancy everywhere, kidnappings everywhere, but he worked and made sure that those militancy and everything stopped. So I believe that somehow, these state governors, some of them are enjoying this whole insecurity because our focus is largely on the president, which is rightly so. It's why the president has a very big hand. But at the same time, too, I believe if these governors are willing to stop insecurity in their states, they can. Because I'm very sure if tomorrow, let me say, Abia State or Imo State doesn't get allocation from federal government for 3 months, they will find a way to raise money to work. If they don't get allocation from the federal, they will find a way to work. So why can't they find a way to fix the security if they feel that the president is not working? But at the same time, too, these governors, they are all criminals. They like what is happening. So that's why this insecurity thing in Nigeria is becoming very, very bad. It's very bad. I think that's all I can really say. I don't want to talk too much.
All right.
Because if I start to talk about security,
Thank you, my brother.
It'll get good.
Thank you, my brother. You see, while I will not discountenance what you're saying, that the governors have a role to play. Yes, security vote is involved. The truth of the matter is that you have to first of all look at who is at the top of the ticket. Nigerian problem is not bottom to top; it is top to bottom. There must be a willingness of the center to want to tackle insecurity, for the governor that is occupying power to be able to harness that willingness to tackle insecurity. And if that government is not tackling insecurity, there must be pressure from the center to address that governor that is sending funds for him to tackle insecurity. So I want you to understand this dynamic. So if that Peter B successfully tackled insecurity while he was governor, was also not just a blanket check. He had the support of the federal. Because if the federal wanted to frustrate his efforts, they would have done it. They would have been changing commissioner of police back and forth. They would have been sending orders to the police to stand down. So I want you to understand these dynamics. That at the end of everything, let me give you this instance now. You're a father. You have children. You're sending your children money to pay school fees. You're sending your children money to pay school fees. I don't know. Please mute your mic, please. Then it's echo. You're giving your children money for school fees. Then your children are not paying the school fees. And all of a sudden, you now want to go and be blaming the school principal. You that you're the father, are you not meant to be following up that money you're giving your child? What your child is using that money to do? Is your child using that money well? If your child is using that money well, are you not meant to call it? Your interest first as a father that is using that money should be that money is actually being used for what you're giving him to do. Because you have all the way with that. Say, okay, if you're not using the money for it, I won't give you the next money. I won't give you next semester money. I will hold next semester money from you. It is in your right as a father. But what you are having for Tinubu is that Tinubu is supposedly releasing this security vote to these people, and he's not checkmating it. He's not putting pressure on them that this money I'm giving you people for, what are you need to do? If he does not do that, you cannot expect a governor that is seeing that there's no pressure in the system from him. Why won't he steal that money? Did Tinubu not remove a governor in Rivers State? Your own state. Now, Tinubu remove your Rivers State governor, not because of insecurity, not because of incompetency, not because of corruption, but because he wanted to satisfy his boy, Wike, for helping him to rig the last elections. So where your heart is where you show effort. If Tinubu's heart is about securing Nigerians, every governor that he gives money for a security vote, he will put freaking pressure on them to deliver. And if you're not delivering, it is mandate. You tell your IGP of police, you tell your chief of staff, withdraw those commissioner of police in that state, withdraw the head of military in that state, and change them. This is what government is all about. It's not just giving money. Everybody, Tinubu is giving money. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can give money. Any fool can become president and give money tomorrow. What they are using that money for? Are you following it up? The systems are meant to checkmate that money that has been dispersed. EFCC, ICPC, what are they doing? You're using them to threaten politicians. You're using EFCC now to force Amechi to become Atiku's vice. But you cannot use EFCC to go and pressure and check what Oyo State governor is using the security vote to do. You can't use EFCC to check what other state governors are using. Come on, let's know when we do politics. We know the problem of Nigeria. It's in Aso Rock. We must replace Aso Rock. Very, very important. Thank you very much, my brother. Please, let me bring in the spokesman of Tinubu on X, on Instagram, on TikTok. It's not even on Instagram. So this Tinubu supporters don't they go on other platforms. Anywhere where they go see their face, don't they come out? They always hide their face. Archangel, and I'm one speaker now. It's his turn now. It's his turn. So let's bring in Archangel. Archangel, you have the knife in 5 minutes. Archangel, I want your first before we start your time. Archangel, are you ready with your ransom money? Because you can be picked up any moment and any time in Nigeria, don't you know? By terrorists that people are sponsoring. You don't know?
No, I can't be picked up.
Why can't you be picked up by terrorists? Are you better off than the? Are you wait now? Before I never start your time. I never. Are you better than the general that was on the line? Are you more secure than the general? Let's start from there. Please answer.
We are well trained. I will disarm them in 30 seconds.
You're well trained. You're more trained than the general.
Disarm them. Don't worry. Let them come. We'll disarm them. Now, here's the point.
No, you're not psycho. Please, don't interject. Please, you're not psycho. When you come, just let me know, please. He's on time, I beg.
I'm on time. So here's the point. If you go on Google now and search who is the best president, like the way you said you were asking, the best governor in Nigeria since the Fourth Republic, right? When you go on Google and search, it will show you Peter Obi, like he's trying to formulate here. But don't be deceived. Take your time.
Pause. Let me start your time. Wait. Pause. I'll start. Pause. I end your time. I'm starting your time again. I will record that part and I'll cut it out again for people. You start AI. What did AI tell you? Who's the best governor in Nigeria since 1999? Archangel. What did the AI show you?
Is a manipulated data.
He showed you what? No, he showed what?
You want to know the source. Where is the source?
I don't care. I just asked you, what did AI show you?
From one obedient that he posted on Facebook.
Archangel. AI showed you what? He showed you what, Peter? Who?
AI is manipulated.
AI showed you what? Now, just Archangel, be a man.
Yeah, if you go on Google, if you search, it shows one post by one obedient.
What? Who is Archangel?
AI is not his source. AI is not his source. That's what I want to. Because
let me start your time. Wait, let me start your time. But before I start this time, I also want to announce to the house. You people heard with your ears. Tinubu spokesperson. Wait now, I'm not starting your time. But if you tell I'll release for your time. But wait. Let me start your time. You can counter when I finish. You people heard from Tinubu spokesman when I told him to go and do this research. 90% of Tinubu supporters in this platform, none of them are typing anything on the comment section like before because they have gone to do research for themselves. They have typed it in different AI tools. All of them is showing them that the best governor in Nigeria from 1999 till today is Peter Obi. So they don't know how to counter it. They don't know how to say AI is obedient or obingo or obedient. They don't know how to do it. AI don't clear their eye. And Archangel has confirmed it. Thank you very much, Archangel. You have 5 minutes.
Thank you. So for the record, I did not confirm anything, but I broke it down what happened to AI. So when you put it there, it will show you. Then you want to.
And Archangel, I'll add for your 10 seconds. Wait, yes.
Okay.
One thing you know you're not doing your time. Where I'll take away your time is if you lie. Because I have my Google here. See it. If you lie, If you lie, your time and I interject you, your time is not good. It's part of your time. So try to say the truth. I know it's not part of you people's culture in APC. You people don't have to say the truth, but please, you're on my platform of truth. Speak truth to power for once. Go on. Let me start your time now.
Now, everybody who knows me, my name is Archangel UF. For all the listeners of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, for all of you are listening, my name is Archangel UF, and I speak truth to power. Now, I don't like manipulation and propaganda, so let's dissect this statement of, oh, AI shows that Peter Obi is a lie. Let me tell you how it's a lie. Now, you want to check sources of an info.
Archangel, I have to meet you. I'm not. I will bring you back, and you will continue from this time. I'm not giving you fresh time anymore. Don't say it's a lie. Say what you have to say. Don't, because if I've searched it now, it is Peter Obi. Don't come and say it's a lie. Please continue again. Counter it, but don't say it's a lie, because you're not lying. I don't have to answer on my platform.
Let's be this way. Now, when you look at the source of the information, you want to get the credible source where this information is coming from. Then the source underneath, which the AI will show you, is a Facebook post. So when you click on the Facebook to go and see where the AI draw the source from, especially Google, you will now see that it is one post by somebody who claimed Grok, that he asked Grok, and Grok showed him that it's Peter Obi. Just go underneath that Facebook post and see another 2 posts by another guy who posted same thing on Grok, and Grok showed it was fashion. Now,
Archangel, I'm permitting too many lies. I don't like these lies, Archangel.
Why is it interjecting my time?
The lies now. You can say anything, but don't allow lies, please. This is based on metrics and data. Please don't come and tell us somebody's this thing. You follow only one this thing. Archangel, use Grok. In fact, let me stop your time. Now use Grok now. Now use Grok yourself and access Grok. Then come back. They don't show evidence. Use Grok. I cannot open it, because if I open that, TikTok will sanction me. I cannot expand your page. TikTok will sanction me.
Because what I'm showing you now is Grok. What I'm showing here is Grok.
Please, other people, please search Grok, please, for us, please. Please.
Who is the best governor in Nigeria on Grok? Since
Archangel.
1999 to today, to show you is Fashola.
Hey.
It's not even in the first 6 lists. That's why I'm showing you evidence.
Archangel, which AI is Grok, please?
It's from X now.
Which
You can't.
Archangel, please, what's your account? What's your account on X?
Archangel Ure. I don't really post on X, but it's Archangel Ure.
You cannot say you don't even. Did you do this search yourself on X now?
Yes, now.
Archangel, I put it to you that you're a liar. Archangel, what is your account on X?
Archangel Ure is my account on X.
Is your account verified?
Must my account, anybody can use money to verify.
Is your account verified? Yes or no?
It's not verified.
Archangel, let me wait. Archangel now. You see when I tell you, when you come on my platform, you cannot wait. No, I will give you Archangel. I will give you back full time.
Okay.
I'll give you back full time. But you see, look at the comment section. Read the comment section. When I ask you some questions, see, you're talking to him. I don't brag, Archangel. I don't brag. But if there's anything I know that God has given me, it's a little brain. I'm a very smart person. I know how to catch liars. I'm supposed to be FBI by now. If nobody say, nah, something happened. I asked you a question for a reason, and you fell for that trap. I asked you, are you verified on X? For a reason, but you fell for it. You're not verified on X, so you cannot use Grok.
Exactly.
You can't use Grok. You can't use Archangel. You're not dealing with APC. So when you come to my platform, I beg you, I say, always remember, you just make a fool of yourself here. And thousands of people are listening to you across the world. They will not look at you, they will say, Archangel, I beg. Next time when you come here, you can lie, but no, not to me. When I put you on the spot, when I put you on the spot, just try and say what you can say. Don't come and expose yourself. Look how you've exposed yourself now. You cannot use Grok AI tool. You can't use it. How do you now feel? Archangel, lying to yourself. Please unmute your mic and apologize first to the house first. Apologize to the house first for lying.
Can you restate my time?
I will restate the time, but you have to apologize for lying first.
Okay.
Then you can continue. I'll give you a new time.
On my account, okay, on my
No, please, nobody should unmute my please.
It's not verified. It's not verified, but I have another account that carries my name.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, Archangel, no, Archangel, Archangel, no, Archangel, people are still on Grok now, that's checking it and Fashola is stored. Archangel, you're not, stop doing this now. Archangel, what is your verified account on X? Archangel, you want me to expose you for that? What's your verified account on X?
I can't tell you.
You see?
I can't tell you.
You see?
No, because my picture is there. Here is something I'm showing you here as an evidence.
You're showing me what you went to see somebody screenshotted, somebody typed and screenshotted and put in this thing on Facebook link.
This is Grok now. This is Grok now. This is Grok.
Archangel, let me give you 3 minutes. Archangel, please take 3 minutes and lie. Archangel, no problem. Take 3 minutes. Take 3 minutes. Just lie. People have already found out. Just continue.
Here's the point, fellow listeners. You can manipulate AI based on the way you want to prompt it. And AI will go and search information online. It could be from Facebook. It could be any lie somebody lied online and use it as a source. So it is now for you as a person. That's if you did research in school to verify those sources. Where is this person getting the information from? Then you will know that the person AI is citing may be false. Any false information are online. So nobody can deceive us in today's era. You will be a muku. If somebody can just tell you go AI, Google, and you just believe what you see there. That shows you didn't go through school. Maybe you didn't go to university. You did not do your project. You didn't do research. That's why you can easily be manipulated by such data. We will go further to fact check where that source is from. That's what we did. And we discovered that somebody that just posted it on Facebook. And AI is citing it, then you believe AI. So it's a gimmick, don't fall for it. But let me go further with my time. To all everybody listening, President Bola Tinubu has done what no man can do in Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu is the first president in the history of Nigeria to weep in respect to concerns of insecurity in this country. President Bola Tinubu is the first president in Nigeria that will talk about increasing military personnel because it's a concern to address insecurity. He's the first president in Nigeria that brought US in to come and bomb Black Korawa, bomb Boko Haram, bomb ISIS in this country. President Bola Tinubu is the first. President Bola Tinubu is the first person to increase defense budget to 4.9 trillion naira. He's the first. President Bola Tinubu is the first to train forest guard to be extremely armed to go into the bushes. President Bola Tinubu is the first to institute that we need to have state police and is following up. House of Assembly, House of Rep has passed it. We are waiting for it to pass in Senate. Then President Bola Tinubu to sign it into law. President Bola Tinubu is the only president that is doing everything reasonably possible to address this issue of insecurity in the country. No any other president has put enormous security measures like this in place. Only President Bola Tinubu. But people chose to want to do politics with people's life, which oppositions are doing. They are playing enormous politics with individual life. Why they see what this man is doing that is past administration successors, okay, his predecessors cannot do. So let me assure you guys, President Bola Tinubu till 2031, because at Ebonyi today, if you see the crowd of people in Ebonyi, to accept Tinubu as the flag bearer and the incoming governor of Ebonyi State under APC, the crowd was enormous. Sirdam, if you see it, Fear will catch you.
All right, time
Because
up,
then to
time
never
up.
thought about you can give us that population.
Okay, you as the only Tinubu spokesperson, I'll still give you more time much later. Just stay with me. I don't want to. I don't want
Can I
to.
ask you the question, please? One question, please. Just one.
Oh yeah, Akenji, do you want to answer any question?
Very open. I answer questions.
All right, brilliant. Do you know? May I ask you, Archangel? Do you know what LLM is?
You can give me the full abbreviation of it because I can't be planning.
Large language model. Do you know what it is?
You can explain it. I don't have to know everything. I'm not an island.
Okay, so because obedience, idiots, and what they say, idiots, basically, when you are using artificial intelligence, there is something called large language model, which basically is a deep learning algorithm that translates written and human writings, text, and large data that is based on metrics to change that into information. And that is how artificial intelligence give their responses to questions asked. So OB idiots, imagine OB idiots are idiots. For them to have been able to manipulate Grok, ChatGPT, who again, sir?
Gemini.
All the AI models, manuals, and everything, right? Claude.
What's the question?
Do you understand what you are saying, Gemini? Do you understand what you are saying by saying that it's been manipulated? But DeepSeek is being manipulated by all the idiots.
Yeah. Okay, let me answer you. Thank you. I'm even happy you explained the LLM. Okay, at least for people who are listening, it says large language model, which I think it will kind of go online. You know, when you put prompts on AI, it goes online to search informations that have been posted surrounding that particular prompt you put in. Then it will bring them together and give it to you. So if somebody, group of people, are writing something, it could be false information. And countless million number of people repeated that same information on different, maybe platform, newspaper, whatsoever. DeepSeek, AI, whatsoever, will bring it to you as a ready information as if it's true. Go and do the research and see.
Also, okay, great.
So AI is not an... Sorry, sir, let me finish one statement.
Wait, you did not know about it. I asked you, so I...
No, hold on now.
Wait now. One second.
AI is not an arbiter of truth.
Wait, Archangel, something flew over your head. I said deep learning algorithm. So a deep learning algorithm basically scans for official documents, scans for real metrics and data.
They don't know this one.
Based on you tweeting in a room.
They don't know that one.
10 people tweeting in a room.
They don't know that one.
It goes to one.
You just trap yourself.
Archangel, it doesn't go on 10 people tweeting in a room. It goes for Federal Bureau of Statistics.
DMO.
Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. They go
now you've trapped yourself. Let me ask you.
Yes.
But let me ask you. Now that you've trapped yourself, now let me ask you. Which official data cited that Obi is the best governor since the Fourth Republic?
Oh my goodness. Sirdam, you see, we that are Obi idiots right now, what we are saying is there is deep learning algorithm. What it does is it's not can I finish? Can I just now? You ask a question. Can I finish?
Keep quiet and listen and learn now. How can you learn?
I'm teaching you. Since 20 how long? Now, you see, deep learning algorithm, what it does, it takes the official documents, the metrics, the data, the numbers. Oh, this is what this achieved. This is what this achieved, right? And then it analyzes it. It scans everything from every state in Nigeria. It now correlates it with what is in other official documents like World Bank, IMF, every United Nations, every of the official documents in the entire world. That is why it's so expensive. AI databases is so expensive. Then after it does all of that, it now brings the summary of, oh, these are the metrics and the data available from all the official plus the country's data, and it has been collaborated with all the international institutions' data, and we can say this person was far better than this person, than that person, than that person. Then it now ranks them.
Akenje, do you now understand? No, before we move on, Akenje, do you understand what he said? Before we move on.
What he explained.
Do you understand? Yes, don't forget, don't expatiate. No, please. Pause, please, don't do that, please. Akenje, no, I want to just get it. Do you understand what he's saying?
He's manipulating people. Let me explain what he did here.
Akenje, no, don't explain. Just, do you understand? Yes or no? All right, let me go to the next picture. Okay, let's agree. It's our confusion. No. You know, second, I'm not going to drop him. He's here for you. He will be here because he's representing let him be here. Yeah. Let him. But I believe. I mean myself. I understood and I learned some things from this conversation, deeper than Please, if you come up here and you're not called to speak, do not unmute your mic, please. I'll drop you. I beg you, God. You met other people here, please. Thank you. It's important we understand these things that we are learning every day, and that's why I say on this platform I learn a lot. I've learned some things today and I can put it into use going forward. But one thing I've been ascertained right now is that all the AI tools, thank you if you have learned in the comment section, please put it in the comment section. Let's see if we are learning, all of us. All the AI tools currently in the world have done their research, their deep seeking research, and have come out to say that after a 26 years period, following all the major data and metrics from all the established bodies that are meant to produce those data, like the UN, the World Bank, the UNDP, UNESCO, WHO, WIEC, NECO, DMO, IMF, all these people have come out and have said that P2B is the best government Nigeria has had since 1999 till date. Nobody is better than him till today. Not me saying it. Not my propaganda. Not Archangel's propaganda. Tinubu is not even in first 10. The disaster in Nassau of today, no, the first 10. And if I want to follow Archangel's way, by saying that, let's even assume that it's millions of people that are saying Fashola is rightfully third. Fashola is third. Rightfully third. But when you now look at what Fashola was working with, the budget, the FAC allocation to Lagos State vis-a-vis to Anambra State, it's like comparing David and Goliath. But still, P2B is still the first in all these platforms. But they want to bamboozle you with their propaganda. Tinubu, the disaster in Nassau of today, that failed as governor, is failing as president. He still want to fail again. But they want people to support Tinubu to further destroy Nigeria. That's what they're telling me, that he's working. Work we no see. If Tinubu is working right now, why is let AI be announcing it for us now? Make sure they put them for AI as we are talking saying our propaganda, they put them woto for AI. We feed AI machine. Make sure feed AI now. Make sure let millions of Nigerians testify to the goodness of Tinubu's work. But the truth is that people are not past 20 on social media. Akenje, you don't say Akenje confessed on this platform that he has his bot accounts. So Akenje now feed this life and get like 30. Maybe I say 13 different accounts. 13. all of them he dey comment to some of them, he dey chat to some of them, different accounts. Oh, Tinubu must be 2027. You know, not saying that one person. Then imagine 8 Archangel times 5, 13 accounts. The few opens live, they go reach like 100 for the life. You know, not saying only 5 people. You go think say na human beings dey do it. You know, say na robots. Now why they don't show their face? Because in real life, Tinubu does not have supporters. I can just say he went to buy Ebonyi State today, and they were singing. Then they sing. You know, they say for the Ebonyi and they pay them money. They shout Obi Kerenke Obi for Ebonyi State. Please, let's move on the conversation. I beg. Let's bring in man like Mickey, my brother. Let me come in right now, please. Come in before I bring in another person. Come in, my brother. Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, Saddam, I'm just like you said. The politicians in Nigeria, they don't rate us, so they just use us to play ping pong. But I think I am smarter than that.
Sorry, Mikey. I wanted to ask Archangel a question. And that question also I'll ask you because you're from the Southwest. So let's do data now. Let's do data conversations. The insecurity we're seeing in the Southwest today, was it happening like this before Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerged as president? If you can take a conversation from there, please. I just want to know so that let not be as if it's a propaganda something, or let this be data driven. Did we have this level of insecurity ever? Have you ever been known? Maybe there's a season where I have known.
Saddam, you don't need to talk too much. Factually, it was not like this at all.
Okay.
And I feel that the reason why a lot of those Southerners and the Westerners were not, really up about good governance, and they were playing tribal politics, and they were playing local politics, was because Shebi never reach our side. Now, not today, maybe they keep themselves. You get? Now, everybody is feeling it. So, in fact, let me even tell you the fact. The people who will vote against Tinubu are not just the Northerners. The second people that will vote against Tinubu will be the Westerners. And it will shock everybody. Tinubu knows that he doesn't have a part. He knows. But you see, I don't want to talk about Tinubu again. And I will encourage all of us here who want good for Nigeria to stop. We all know the problem of Nigeria. Everybody knows what Nigeria is going through. I think it's high time we begin to project the solution. This is the person we believe in, and this is why we believe in the person. Anybody that wants to come and sell Tinubu should come with their full chest, not like all the cowards like Archangel, who will hide under the mask, cannot even show their face. If you are proud of your product, you will come boldly and show your face and sell that product. The reason why you hide behind the curtain, because you know that the product you are selling is like your product, is fake. You are a fraud. And it is fraudster that hides behind the mask. I respect people who support Tinubu with their full chest.
Facts. I agree on that.
You see, it is because you know that you are a liar, you know that you are a propagandist, and you know you are a paid agent. You are a virus planted everywhere to lie, to misinform. That is why you are ashamed. You don't want your family members to see the dirty job that you do. So you hide behind the mask. So you can come here and be talking. I don't understand. Seriously, Saddam, I think we need to raise the bar in this conversation. I think we should not allow people Yeah, we are not saying that they cannot come and sell whatever product they want to sell, but let them show their face. Let us know who you are. Let's see you. Let the world see you. That this, you see Dauda, like they do guys goes with Dauda, but at least Dauda they come here, they show his face. If they show his face, if I jump Dauda for street now, go drink coffee, go do guys go for ourselves, and I respect him. I don't have to agree with him, but I respect him. But the likes of Archangel, when we say, if they say if he tell us in your account, and they go see his face, why are you afraid? Why you look? Excuse me.
Archangel could be major bigot for X, so that's why they hide the face.
The power of the states. Why you they fear? Now we, when they speak against you, suppose they fear. Now we, they feel they take DSS, they chase. You support the government now. They go invite you come as well. They go even give you waiting that summit where they do. Is it tech summit where they go do for Abuja? Where they say your love place, AC place. They go invite you come now. So why are you not coming out full chest? So to be honest with you, I have decided that I want from now, I want to sell OB on Pro Max. Let anybody that want to discuss with me now, you will tell me the reason why I should vote, or the Nigerians should support your candidate. I will tell you why Nigerians should support my candidates. So that is the part now. Because you see, it's like you are comparing light and darkness. And if you put light and darkness beside each other, there is no way darkness will fade away. So the best way to useless this APC government now to shine touch light on them. And what is the light? Obi is the light. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Obi is the perfect man. But if there is anything that exemplify the kind of new beginning that we want Nigeria to have, it represents it. And if you notice, you will see that the entire old order, it doesn't matter what party they belong, the only person they do not want in that place now be. I was just watching today. Some ABC with the campaign, they don't even support Donald Duke. Anything but Obi, they will support anything but Obi, and I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, all I need to come and tell you is what Obi has done. Now, I'll just say this one thing. You see, one of the propaganda in their WhatsApp group that they've given to them to be shouting to everybody is that Obi invested. That, to them, that's the kind Obi. That's what they want to use to discredit Obi. Say he invested government money in his family business, in his bank, right? So logically to think, moves like archangels, the archangels of those.
I beg, don't insult Archangel, I'm my guest, please.
If I am a millionaire and I'm an investor, right, and I believe in a bank, before you become a chairman or a CEO of a bank, you have the highest share for that bank. It shows that you have faith in that bank. It shows that you believe in their plan. You believe in their project. So you don't first put your own money there first. Your money is there. So if I have an opportunity to manage any other entity, and I'm thinking, and there is a resource, and I'm thinking of, okay, where do I invest this money for a long-term yield or for whatever product? Because this man could easily, I have not seen any Nigeria, Archangel, or anybody at Badoria where you come and tell me any politician in Nigeria that could have just taken the state money and just carry out one time. But we say, no, I don't want to take it one time. I want to put it and be collecting small dividend every year, or I want to put it in a place that I have interest, so that it can help my own investments to grow. Which politician in Nigeria have you seen does that? When you can just take the money and buy those Royce, and you will question him, why are you driving those? He will say you so what? So what is the logic behind it?
All right, my
That the
brother.
man invested the state money in something he has already put his own. It's just like Elon Musk now. If Elon Musk become governor tomorrow, can't say, okay, I'm the governor of California. I want to put money in X. I want the state of California to buy shares in X. You don't forget, say, your own trillion don't first stay there first. So what are we talking about?
All right, bro.
What exactly are we talking about? So all these things, you can sell all these to people who are not right thinking. And for me, I have decided what I want to start doing now is to start selling Obi. And let me tell you, if we sell Obi enough and we tell the world what he has done, no 1 million Kenneth Okoko, 1 million Wala, 1 million Red if you watch all of them, there is only one life, they cycle all around. All of them cycle one thing. They will just pass them to each other. So our job is to tell Nigerians why they need to vote Obi. Let the Albadorians, let them come and tell Nigerians, the same Nigerians, why they should support Tinubu. I drop the mic.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. I think that is a work that we must do going forward. I just feel like there's a time for everything. Going forward, no decision is cast in stone yet. The greatest for me, the greatest salesman of P2B is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's for me. That's the greatest salesman of P2B is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu is a disaster. He has been a disaster. We that were saying it in 2022 that it's a disaster. Many people have come out and said that Tinubu is a disaster. So we don't. There's no even new. There's nobody that any Tinubu doesn't have any new supporters. Anybody that says supporting Tinubu today is out of tribe, religion, or what I can get in my pocket. These are the three categories of people that support Tinubu. Nothing else. Nobody supporting Tinubu for governance, for Nigeria can change. No. They don't see it. Just these three sentiments. I can tell you, take it to the bank. These are the three supporters of Tinubu: tribe, religion, or what I am gaining, maybe as a data boy or data girl, or what my uncle is gaining. Maybe my uncle is one of his ministers or House of Rep member. All this, there must be a gain for them, but not Nigeria. Not Nigeria, because if it is on every metric of governance and politics in Nigeria, Tinubu is the greatest salesman for the opposition. He is an absolute disaster.
Complete failure.
A total disaster. There is nothing you can point to. A man that saying that statistics with the chop. Now I won't make Nigeria the chop statistics.
You know, here against Abadoria, but Saddam, get Abbey governor or say, I think him is a doctorate degree holder. He will be able to do the Abadoria.
If you ask me, I don't bring people on stage. You request the mic, you come on stage. If you want anybody else to request for the mic, I don't segregate. I bring everybody up on my stage. But all is that you will not lie on my stage. The last time he came on this stage, the light was too much, and I had to use fire extinguisher to be quenching the lights per second. He was giving me per second billion lights. I was so they are scared of coming to my space. When they come here, they run. But I tell them, as a Tinubu supporter, he's laughing in the comment section and see how they laugh. The last time was not funny here.
So now,
how about coming?
To the AI discussion
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me that there were no human beings living in Lagos that could testify of what Tinubu did as a senator
God
and
bless
as
you.
a governor.
God bless
But
you.
there were human beings living in Lagos before Tinubu became governor. There was Jack Ode. You see more human beings talking about Jack Ode.
Thank you.
Escape Tinubu, go to Fashola. Even
Ambode.
Sanwo-Olu, when we asked boy, they talk about Sanwo-Olu. You cannot tell me that it was spirit that was living during Tinubu's time. So these people should be talking about Tinubu. Exactly. Let AI calculate all of them.
God bless you.
Suppress the OBO and suppress Fashola to material.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, Amazu. God bless you. The thing is, if Tinubu supporters really think that they think that Nigerians think like them. They don't know that Nigerians actually, we are people that see beyond the surface. Why Tinubu name no day?
Not distraction. That is what understand about this.
Thank you so much, Chidima. Thank you. Assets, Aston Martins. Please don't mute your mic if you're not here to speak. I beg. I don't want to be dropping people. I beg. Please, if you come up here and want to speak, if you're not called on, if you're hungry to speak, please just be patient. I beg. You met other people here, please. Please, I don't want to be dropping people. I beg. El Nino, thank you. Say even Ambode 4 years. Ambode 4 years was what? Ambode is a very good governor. Ambode was what in 4 years? Ambode 2 years surpassed Tinubu's 8 years plus 4 years of presidency combined. What Ambode did in Lagos in 2 years. Tinubu was an abject disaster now. You can't point to anything he did in Lagos as a governor. Nothing. One bridge, Tinubu no build in 8 years. One bridge, he no build. School, he no build. He going to convert millenniums. Other schools going to convert and refurbish them. Turn out to millenniums and secondary and primary school. You cannot count 15 kilometers of road Tinubu built in Lagos on a stretch in 8 years. No new hospitals. What is the thing that Tinubu did in 8 years as governor? Insecurity was high. What did Tinubu do as governor 8 years? Nothing. Instead, as he was living as a governor, he still borrowed over $1 billion. He left Lagos indebted over $1 billion after increasing IGR. After them boasting that he increased Lagos IGR from so and so to so and so, where are all this IGR money? He chop everything. Where is the federal allocation? He chop am. Where is the borrowed money? He chop am. Oh yeah, what do you do? Nothing to show. Nothing to show. Not be propaganda. This I'm saying is facts. But when you bring these facts, they run away.
Don't forget, say he used Lagos land collect loan as well.
He turned to the greatest landlord for Lagos. Even my madam will get very. I don't want to put the woman on the spot. The man, if Tinubu just see your land, he don't collect them because the woman a very big woman. Her husband was a former minister. As of that period, Tinubu won't collect their land. You don't agree. Tinubu go fence the land, fence them, spoil their business, kill these people's business. You know if you see land, that man heavy loot. Tinubu, more than no worry. Make we make mistake. Allow this. God forbid it. But let us make this mistakes, man. Come in 2027. Una go pay. IMF don't tell me pay tax. He don't call IMF say, calm down now. Why are people trying to? Don't you know I'm the tax man? Which in Nigeria go pay tax? We will see hell on earth. We will pray for rapture to happen on time in Nigeria. Make Tinubu enter 2027 and go see. Aston Martins, Adex. You have the life in 5 minutes. I believe you're a Tinubu supporter. Aston Martins. Don't be scared though. This platform is just the truth. If you're saying the truth as a Tinubu supporter, you can come and speak. But don't be scared. I always allow people to speak, but you must say the truth. Aston Martins, don't be scared. I'll mute your mic, my brother. If not, I will move on. All right, Aston Martins is not here. So let me go to Paul West. Please have life in 5 minutes, please.
I greet everybody here. I greet the host. First of all, yeah, my first take is please try and get your PVC, and when voting, go with your camera and your phone fully charged because oppression will really take place in that venue. Whatever camera you have, just do well to have your evidence why you are being bullied because they are
Sorry,
going to mess.
sorry, my brother. Please let me. I have to rephrase you and start your time again, please. On my platform, we don't give not false narrative. We don't give the wrong narrative. So maybe you are not aware. I'm coming, please. Let me help you. You can start afresh. Maybe when I correct you, understand. When you're going to vote, please be well prepared. Wear your boots, wear your trainees, and carry your tools. If possible, leave your phone at home. Nobody needs your evidence. Nobody's going to court. Nobody's doing camera. Carry your tools and go there. Nobody's coming to bully your polling unit. You'll be a stupid Nigerian to come and be sending us pictures and videos. Oh, they come beat us for our polling unit. If I see that video, I go insult you, insult your family, insult everything we carry you. A grown-up man in Nigeria going to 2027, you want to go and vote and wait 30, 50 for polling units. Now allow 10 thugs. Come intimidate you and scatter our polling units. We're not supposed to vote. If you're going to vote, be ready with your tools to protect yourself and protect your vote. Any person that comes to steal your rights as a citizen to vote, that person, send that person to your maker. Send that person to his maker, sorry. That mentality of coming to preach, be ready to carry, who they carry phone? Who you want record? What you want to show me for recording? You want to send it to me to do what with it? What should I do to your recording? I tell you, oh, sorry. Hey, yeah.
Register with your Hunters Association. Register with your Hunters Association.
Get ready with your tools, my brother, please. So please rephrase yourself in that thing. Get your PVC, get your tools ready. Don't come and tell us to go to camera. Keep your camera at home, please, and come out ready to protect your vote. That's how conferences have been doing it for the past 26 years. You cannot steal a vote in Kano. They don't born you well.
Message well delivered. Thank you for correcting me and putting it well. I think that's majorly what I need to say, because no matter how we want to describe even the way we have gone to school and been educated, no matter how we do it, we cannot convince these people with their dull head. This is who they are. This is what they know about trying to just change whatever thing you know it's what it is, even when you are trying to use the research tools to check everything. So we are known for it. In most platforms that I've been to, it is something we already know. It's just that and do what is right. All you need to do is just educate those people that cares to know. Just let them know what they need to know, and at the best time to apply whatever knowledge you have gathered. That's all I would say, because they are just who they are, and there is nothing that you can use in changing who they are and the perspective. Because I saw that show with this guy Sheyi Law. So he said something, and somebody came to him and said, if you think the insecurity has been suppressed, let's go on a road tour. Take your car, let's take our car. Let's visit Kano. Let's go to Kaduna, visit Kano, stay 2 days and come back. Whatever you see, that is what we want to see. That he's busy, blah, blah, blah. We don't really know the problem, but of course we don't really need to put it out and accept that this is a problem. So what is the solution? It's so bad. It's so bad that they don't want to accept that there is a problem. So what could be this same Nigeria is Nigeria for all. It's not as if the Nigeria is on one-sided people and the other sided are not Nigerians. We are all in this mess. Why not take a breather and just talk about what helps, what would help? Who is that person that when we bring, we should collectively be involved in trying to make this place a better place for us? The real men that are getting this money, siphoning all of this fund, their kids, their family are not here. On the election day, they are not there. You are the one, you are just the tool they use, and whatever happens, it ends after the election. But it's a pity anyway, but I really don't have anything to say. Just let us be guided and be ready for that day. That's all I keep telling everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you, and thank you for getting the right information out. So please, when you go on other platforms, the messaging should change. The messaging must change. And Nigerians must understand that on election day, nobody should be coming out to send us videos. Oh, this is happening in my polling unit. No. If we are going to ever send me videos, it should be videos of election riggers being sent to meet their makers. If you come to steal the vote of Nigerians in your polling unit, and all you have to show Nigerians, and in fact, woe betide any Nigerian that after elections they come out and say our polling unit was scattered by thugs. Woe betide you. And that's the information we must start passing from now to elections, for everyone to be prepared. Whatever it is your tool you use to work, or as a carpenter, you're going to work, you carry your tools for work. On election, after election, you go to work. If it is your saw, if it is your hammer, if it is your nail, as a mechanic, you carry your 2x2. As you can carry your tools, and you're going to use and go to work. As a beer parlor person, you carry your bottles. But one thing that we will not say or hear after election 2027 is that Nigerians, that we are in our millions, we allow less than the thugs in Nigeria gathered together. All of them gathered together, they noticed 10,000. The millions supposed to be out on the street on election day. They were not here at 10, less than 10. They were not ready for the country. Because if you think Tinubu will give this power to us like this, by free or fair elections, or by voting, then there's a problem. Tinubu is coming to rig. Tinubu only mission in 2027 is to rig. I'm putting it out, let it be on record. Tinubu's only agenda in 2027 is to rig. He has no any other means of coming back in 2027. There is no voting pathway for him. His only hope of 2027 is to rig. There are no votes for him anyway. There is no way Tinubu can get 25% in 25 states in Nigeria. There is no way Tinubu can get I'm talking about votes. There is no way. The only place that Tinubu, I am saying now with my chest, Tinubu will win or may win, which is because of sentiment, is part of the Southwest, of which even currently right now, he's meant to fail woefully because he has been an abject disaster to the southwestern part of the country. So there's no vote for him anywhere. So what he's banking on is to rig the elections. So the greatest disservice we can do for ourselves as a people is to know you're going to play a match. You already know the pattern of your opponent. Then you don't prepare accordingly. Then there's a problem with us. So the protection of your vote is your civic duty. Make nobody gaslight you. Make you feel like saying that you want to protect your vote. It is not the wrong thing. Anywhere, any day, be strong enough before anybody. If DSS call me tomorrow, I'll go there and say, I will protect my vote. If you come to steal my vote, I will buy you. Now my vote I can't protect. It is my right. That is the mentality we must have as Nigerians. Let nobody gaslight you, because when you people that say, you're trying to enact violence. If you come to vote and you don't steal my vote, what thing concern me? We will all vote and go and everybody go happy. But you come to steal my vote. Now look at you. It's not going to happen. That's the mentality we must pass on to every Nigerian going forward. Because that's the only way you can stop Tinubu. And if you're thinking of any other thing, well, let's get evidence and go to court. Which court? Court where we cannot build all of their house, finish. Now that court where you won't go. The way they go throw that case, they will throw that case out of the window. Court where don't talk, say Abuja now is a state. Abuja now is where the law talks, say the 25 states and the FCT and a conjecture and the FCT. You must have the FCT. If you don't win the FCT, I have 25% FCT, you cannot be the president of Nigeria. Court change them. Now, according to the Nigerian law, Abuja is not a state. So we have 37 states in Nigeria, according to the Supreme Court. Is that the court you want to go to? Please, let's get serious, Nigerians, I beg. If they try to steal your vote, send that person to hell. It is your right as a Nigerian. Emirate Computers, please, you have like 5 minutes. Emirate Computers, so they worry me since I don't bring you up. I beg, speak. Can you please be audible?
We don't have to talk plenty. We don't have to talk plenty because there's one thing we say in Igbo. We say that it means that better goods now you they sell itself. No, you don't need to hustle up. Imagine say Kenneth will go for him himself. The market speak to me. He say they criticize them. Check all of them, the market people. He say they criticize. They give you market, make you market. Leave the market another person. He say they give a bad name. But customer will they give them that particular customer will they want make them know say this market is no good. You don't know the name already. So he say it's very easy for that person to go and ask somebody. I beg you, please. This particular market that somebody says no good. Please, have you used it before? Yes, I've used it though. This one is good though. Forget about what he's saying. He's trying to sell his soul. But your owner, we don't know the name. We never see you mention us on the press. We never see you mention it anywhere. We're just marketing our own. Then you leave it for all to market. Forget your criticism. All this thing, okay, now you don't go find Wahala, you don't go find freedom from P2P. You don't go see you from Imo State. So, you get that money for anywhere, not even go to give you that money. You know, keep quiet, do what you just to make people see you, they see that capacity, they wait for your person when you be his postman. How is that supposed to be? Like I give you things, make you the sell for me now. Then if you come to look for me, then you will sit in the passage. Even my PA wouldn't even recognize him. It's very fucking. But people don't see it. Just they online. I respect that man too much, but that man is that bro. The truth about it is that Nigerians, is true that it's not anybody, it's not everybody that is on social media. And can you imagine what our brother just said that if you go to Abakaliki, that the people that are on the streets, go and count them. If they reach the spot where to patrol for street, and the Nandare will not give them money. The people go in place, they don't pay rich people where you give them patrol for street for a protest. And you're trying to tell me that that person is trying to sell us. If the market is good, let it sell itself because it's at the top notch. The place the market is like you're not there for sight. If you get good things, no, you don't need to tell person say you get that. And people who they on they looking, they get advertise them all. They are yourself. They advertise something. They tell us to say Google, grow. If I short my phone show you as they mention growth, I go growth, I go confirm. Go check out for growth. Growth they tell you say
Sorry, you.
If I minimize my phone, my mic will go mute. Please, I wanted to read it out for you people to hear. I don't have to concentrate where I'm sitting. So, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you get sense, just look around. I just came back from Nigeria this April. When I went back to Nigeria after 4 years, bro, something I used to buy 250 naira, but if I get 1,500, it shocked me. I just don't want that. I say, so if man not prepare come now, let's just say you want patrol, let them know that before you go chop your passport. I don't fish that. I don't fish that. I say, Nigeria, what I do? Envelope. When if I get them there, I say, I'm buy envelope. How far now? Go check envelope. You know how far. I'm not envelope. When you say if you buy 20% of that. Brother, nobody, no, Nigeria don't want war.
Nigeria don't want war, my brother. Nigeria don't want war.
I said, my car will work for street. Today, when I go enter transport, I don't go carry my car, go in. I just park, enter transport, public transport, we are talk. Go enter transport. The way I will insult me. He vex me. I got to look at what I say, oh, what's happened? I'm not breast. He just talk. But the time I put 2 calls, because he said to be normal person based on the person you expect when you see. Because if you know this guy, you know if you walk up and down, but you know if you walk up anywhere. For this guy, mellow down. Now who know you? Reach out.
Nigeria. Thank you. It's insane. This is a story from every Nigerian from diaspora. You go back to the country. Nigeria you met under Buhari is better off than Nigeria under Tinubu. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Thank you. That's the Tinubu Nigeria. That's what the one and my brother Webby Nigeria always says this on he said it on various places, and I just want to paraphrase my quote. He said, "This is actually the best of Tinubu." I want Nigerians to understand, because when we're saying these things, I really want us to understand. We're actually witnessing the very best of Bola Tinubu. If it's not scary to you, it is scary to me. When I think of it, that what people are complaining right now is actually his best. He's giving us his best. people understand the ramifications that this is Tinubu's best. Ha! You don't want to know Tinubu's worst. You don't want to know Tinubu's. You don't want to know Tinubu's. This is his best. You don't want to know he's good. You don't want to know he's good. They're not talking of his worst. Nigerians, if you're a Christian, you will not say rapture. Nigerians go pray for rapture to come. Because this man, if he comes back in 2027, please guys, let's hit 100K so I can wrap up this show. I beg, please. Everybody, please power tap the life. I'm saying this because Taco, you don't reach like 1 year. Taco, I never hear from Taco. Oh my goodness. Taco, welcome to your life. But mute your mic first, please, before I leave you. Sorry, I'm good. Please just mute your mic, please. I'll come to you, please. Maybe is this not the Taco I know? Or is it a different Taco? But honestly speaking, if
So I think they asked me who gave my picture. They asked me who gave my
I want to be that. I want I expand them because I know say no be you be that.
That's what came now. You don't ask him.
Now a real picture of that be like AI. That thing look like AI.
Ask him now, you know. Ask him. He will confirm it for you. They don't ask him.
No, say if he say that he be this, then no be him. Archangel, unmute your mic, please.
Ask him. Many of them will not ask many of them. Nami.
Now you be this.
Yes.
Then that means Akbar, so no be Archangel be that.
If I the joke, tell him make he open a camera, wear that mask when they wear. You know say they wear mask cover.
You know say with Max go fit. If it be the facial asymmetry go match, right? But the facial texture no go be am. No be Archangel be this. Abaso.
Saddam, take you smart pass
Abaso. When I tell you, say no be Archangel be this, believe me, no be Archangel be this.
Anyway,
you don't see him yourself. Abaso, I want to ask you a question. Have you seen him yourself?
People went to unmask him from his social media that he doesn't want people to see. Now you friends now will open the yash. That's how people went far just to get this guy. Not be only him, but they plenty. There's another one they call 25 to death. That one said is out too. Yeah, apparently it was once upon a time he was flagged in the UK for doing some certain crime. So you know this that's what they hide their face. It's not joke. Might be that. I know they joke. I can tell you something.
Wow.
Might be that.
Okay. Okay, Taco. Archangel say Nigerian military are dealing with Taco's boys in the north. Taco.
How are you doing, sir? Long time.
Now you with this?
You know, every time I get one group where they go after my account, but the number they increase, we don't reach. I think up to 14 now.
No be Taco be this. No be Taco voice be this.
No, Namio.
No.
Taco, I can confirm. Nigerian military are dealing with his boys. His boys don't change. No, just exhaustion.
Taco, what is your profession?
How you doing, sir? Sorry?
What is your profession?
Hustler.
What is your profession? What is your profession?
That's what I'm telling you now. Hustler now.
No, this is not Taco. This is not Taco.
No, Namio.
What? My brother, see. Alba, so wait now. Alba, when I ask some kind of questions, if I ask some questions, allow me. I know what I ask. What is your profession?
Bandit negotiator.
This is not a Taco. What do you do for a living? Simple. What do you do for a living?
That's what I'm telling you now. Hustling now.
What sort of hustle?
Survive. What you need to do to survive.
What did you read in school?
Well, honestly, I did plenty things, but I'm self-taught. After Almajiri school, I became very adept.
This is not Taco. So when I say something, see, if there's something I can tell you for a fact is that I can tell you conversations I had with people 15 years ago.
No, I don't change. The truth of the matter is
Taco, what is your profession? Tell me your profession. Answer the profession that I know you with.
I tell you, it depends. The time you know me and now are different.
And when I know you, what was your profession?
No, honestly, I don't even remember exactly when we met. But I don't change you.
This is not taco. This is not the real taco.
Nigerian military has given me memory loss.
This is not the real. Abaso, do you know what I'm saying? This is not taco. If you know taco that I'm talking of. Taco, did you ever live in Anambra State?
No. Oh, you are talking of Yahoo. You are confusing us.
Who?
Yahoo. You are confusing
Okay, now you feel like confused taco for Yao. Yao and another band.
Oh, okay.
That's why I say taco be there for Yao. We know.
Okay. Yes.
Confirm from Akid, you know his brother.
Yao. Where's Yao?
Well, he there, but in there for Nigeria these days.
Okay, it's Yao that is okay. This is okay. I think this yes. Sorry. I apologize. Oh my goodness. Yao, see that like. Okay, yes, Yao, a medical doctor, exactly. Okay, Yao, I was talking of.
Saddam, you see when we call Twitter, we know they follow you.
No, I get TikTok. No verse. I apologize, please. Sorry, I apologize. Please, I'm sorry. Taco and Yao. Now Yao, they talk of where Yao they bandits don't carry Yao.
No, honestly, in the here now, along with them, some of them need medical treatment. So he's on vacation from South Africa. He's taking care of some of the big boys. Some of them need medical treatment, you know.
Taco and Yao. Hey, God. Taco, how far? I don't tell.
Honestly, don't tell, and I don't change you.
You don't change?
Big time. Big changes.
Please, update me, please. My OS is low.
Okay, so, you know, that time, I did watch this Tinubu somehow. And honestly, I no go lie to you. I fully supported that his subsidy removal. I supported his this dollar floating of the dollar, just leave market forces to take care. And I just they look am somehow. But lately, I don't change 180 degree.
Where you did now, babe?
My current candidate now ABT, anything but Tinubu. I am backing any alliance that will work together and can kick the guy out.
So I can so that means you're welcome to this platform. I believe before we reach electoral season, you talk to an obedience. You have to call an obedience.
No, but because at that time I think I just come here, they tell you, boy, that now homeless politician. But honestly now I don't care. Even if the guy no get the house, as long as they fit remove Tinubu, we will deal with the consequences later on.
No, he don't get house. He get house now. He has a house.
Yes.
This is Taco. Yes, this is Taco.
But I was telling you that time I remember they call you platform.
You're a homeless politician.
And I was telling you that there's a 0 chance he will ever be president, but he's beginning to build bridges with the North.
Okay.
So at least his possibilities are rising.
Okay.
But I told you, look, there has never been any president.
His possibilities are rising. Tinubu's possibilities are decreasing, Abi.
Absolutely. And look, the biggest problem is the number one issue, security. This guy has no clue. He has no clue what he's doing. This thing that happened in Oyo, bring any of them here, I will debate him. He's directly responsible for it. Tinubu is directly responsible for what happened in Oyo.
I agree.
Let any of them come here and tell me anything contrary to that. Stop, forget this nonsense about Fulani bandits, about Igboho, about Ametokun, Iritokun, and all of this nonsense. All of it is distraction. This same group went to Niger State, captured 200 kids. They paid them quick, $7 billion.
Oh.
Why would they repeat it? If just compare what happened in Niger State and what happened in these schools, you will see the parallels. And you will see that the motivation was completely Niger State. Everything that happened in Niger State is what was seen. And I told them
told them even before it happened, this is the consequence of what Tinubu is doing. This thing, you won't see it reported in Nigerian media, but look at it in Associated Press, BBC, Voice of America, all these reputable places. They reported all the details. They took these guys, went negotiated with them, and look, this is the direct instructions from Tinubu. Pay them whatever want. Those children must be released. This way, verbatim. And I challenge anybody that is close to Tinubu to come and say that I'm lying. I won't lie about the president, about something that even me, I might be in problem. I'm telling you this way, direct quotation from Tinubu. Pay them anything they want. Those children must be released. Because that was the height of this propaganda that Christian genocide, and all of those kids were picked up from a Christian school. So his instruction was very clear that whatever these guys request, just pay them, but this children was back. And that was what they did. When they talked, those guys say, okay, 10 million, it was negotiated to 7 million. They say, okay, they won't even take it in Naira because that is too much Naira. They say, how we go pay it? They say, pay it to us at the border. They paid it to the border of Nigeria and Cameroon. Helicopter. They use helicopter, airlift 7 million. Drop it. Those guys go pick up. They counted it. After they counted it, confirmed, yes, it's 7 million. They say, okay, fire, now we can talk. Then they say release 2 of their Boko Haram generals. The names of the generals, read the reports, you will see the name. Nobody in Nigerian army, nobody in Nigerian government ever came and said, no, look, this is the 2 Boko Haram people, we still have them with us. Because they released them. So why wouldn't you come and replicate this? This was a major breakthrough and nobody has ever paid 7 million in ransom. It has never been paid in Nigerian history.
$7 million.
Look, check it. You get phone, you get laptop near you. Just Google it. No, I know they lie. This thing are public information. Just Google Boko Haram payments for Niger State release. You will see it there. And it was paid in dollar, no be Naira. They say they don't go take Naira. And no be only 7 million, they collect the $7 million, go. They request 2 big generals, they release them. If you do operation like that, are you stupid if you don't go replicate that? I mean, what more encouragement do you need more than that? So all this nonsense, na charade. I told, look, the second day these people came and were talking nonsense after that Oyo capture. I told them, wait and see. They will pay these people. And I told them, Makinde is already negotiating with them. The only difficulty now is their safety. Because when these people negotiate, they are very experienced. They are not idiots. They have been doing this thing for a very long time. What they are negotiating is
this is true. 3 months ago, Nigeria paid millions of dollars in ransom to Boko Haram.
I'm telling you, all the details is there. All I'm telling you, fact check it.
Hi!
Not a single thing I'm telling you is a lie. These guys don't know what they are doing in security. There's a documentary, I beg you. Go and check that Jelili massacre. Nigerian army went and dropped a bomb in the market at 2 p.m., killing 200 people. And they came and they lied. They were lying to everybody that, we have destroyed their logistics hub. Our gallant military have alienated and totally decimated bandits. After they finished 200 people in Jalili Market, just Google the documentary. You will see the documentary there. No Nigerian TV will ever show it because it was released by Amnesty International. You will see it there. After they finished that one, less than 3 weeks, this same professional Nigerian Air Force go drop another bomb on Zamfara and in a market in the afternoon. And again, the same nonsense. Our gallant military has destroyed a logistics hub. with the bandits are running. And people think, oh, that things will be solved. I'm telling you, as a northerner, there is no serious northerner that will tell you today, if they see aircraft to go and attack any banditry, he will celebrate. He's a liar. Nobody has any trust in drones or Nigerian Air Force capabilities, because the problem is not you drop this bomb. After you drop the bomb, you have made a mistake. At least take accountability now. Say, look, we are sorry,
Yeah,
this is
sorry.
this. At least suspend one Air Force pilot, or at least give some explanation. Not that the people that are alive, go to the hospital today in Yobe. You will see the number of burn victims inside the hospital. Some of them don't even have money for treatment, basic treatment. This is your own government doing this to you, and nobody is talking about it. Look, I'm telling you, if this guy continues, that country is finished as we know it. And I'm not lying to you. If you ask anybody from the north, look, people from the south, they will sit down and be laughing when you see me come and fight all these idiots. That look, we will negotiate with these bandits because we know the long-term consequences. 40% of the girls' schools in the northwest are closed. Nobody will send his daughter to go to dormitory school for the last 4 years. Why won't you go and negotiate with bandits if it will bring peace for you? Whatever they want is better for you to pay it rather than go with a literacy rate of 0% for females. But if people from the south, oh, now them, they protect them, oh, now their family. People have lost hope in anything to do with Nigerian military, Nigerian Air Force. Again, Tinubu did not bring these problems, so this thing did not start with Tinubu.
True.
Tinubu doesn't know anything about it. But it has gotten worse because he has no clue. This guy, he was just a milocon. Make I come chop some money from this place. I don't invest so much in Nigerian politics. Make I come chop. And he knows what he's doing as far as chopping Nigerian resources and controlling Nigeria's resources. But he has zero clue about what to do with the insecurity and how difficult it is. Honestly, I feel sorry for him because he's in a terrible position. He doesn't know what to do. And the advice he's getting, he surrounded himself with people who are not telling him the bitter truth about what insecurity is in the north. You see this guy Gumi that everybody is castigating. Go and listen to what he's been telling. What he's telling them now is the same thing he has been telling Yaradua. It's the same thing he told Jonathan. It's the same thing he told Buhari. You cannot defeat this thing military. This thing is a cancer now. Go and find a way out of this. People, okay, now, oh, he's a bandit negotiator. Is this okay? See where we are now. And the solutions are worse. You see this Amotokun, you see this Sunday Igboho, another 4 years, Sunday Igboho will be worse and he will be more powerful than Kanu. He will be more powerful than Kanu because this one now has the protection of the state. Kanu has always been an out-of-state operator. I mean, the thing is so annoying. You will see some very smart Yoruba people though, thinking that Igboho now will be their savior. What is wrong with you? You're looking at an idiot. And this is the funny thing. He's going to come and suddenly solve all their problem with Fulani. He's going to come and solve their problem with Igbo. You have a very professional military that can't do anything against these bandits. You want to rely on an ignorant Agbero. Come, bring any of these Yoruba idiots. Let him come here and tell you Igboho's history.
But Taco, let me cut you in, right?
Can I come in, Sirdam, before you go? Make a count. I want to.
No, I'm coming. Let me say what I want to say, please. I don't lose my train of thought, please. Taco, you see, I feel I understand where you're coming from, and I understand that the approach to solving this problem is not going to be one way. It has to be holistic. It has to come from different parts. The part of reaching out to the ones that want to act, that actually need to be talked to, negotiate with the ones that can be negotiated with, and at the same time, there must be the, I call it carrot and stick. There must be the force, because there are some that are victims of circumstances, bad governance, for so long they have not been looked towards. But there are also some that were imported into Nigeria by APC. Those ones are the major terrorists that we cannot. Those ones, if you like negotiate with them, finish. They will still go back to what they love doing. Those ones you must deploy force in taking them out. So we must understand these differences. We can't group all of them all together. There are some that are actual cattle bearers that along the line they have found a way to say, okay, this is paying. And the government have not looked outside and they will have to take up this. And if they are ready to come out and say, okay, let's talk, we can talk, we can negotiate, we can stop. But the ones that are actually there, that is a lifestyle for them now, our military can smoke them out in 1 week if there's the political will. The problem is that as it stands now, please don't do this, I beg. The problem is, as we stand now, we don't have the political will to do these things. If we have a president with a political will, all this thing we're speaking is English.
No will at all.
There's no political will. There's no political will.
The problem is the trust. The trust
Can I speak?
Go on.
Okay, so I want to counter certain things, right? First things first is I disagree with the fact that Tinubu did not know what he was doing when all this insurgency started. The reality is that he was among those that created and brought in the insurgents. If you notice, prior to when APC got into power, it was a Kanuri backed by still Fulani as well, but it was predominantly Kanuri. Shakau was Kanuri. BH was the one doing all the unaliving. And then when they were saying, okay, let us negotiate, when former President Dr. Goodluck Ibele Jonathan said, oh, let's negotiate. Okay, so who are we going to negotiate with? BH called Buhari's name as their chief negotiator at the time. And then he had to come out and say, no, he doesn't know who they are and he cannot be a negotiator for T groups. Remember that happened. And then when he became president, he went, first the whole people they brought and BH trained all those Fulanis from everywhere else and the local ones that joined them. After they had finished their training for T groups, the next thing Buhari did was he went after the Kanuri BH. Remember, that is when Shekau then swore allegiance to ISIS now. Then ISIS now sent their commanders. The commanders now told him that, oh, they want to control the whole BH. And then that is when that clash happened. And then eventually he released his S-vest and kaput all of them together. And then there was now a problem that there was no leadership with ISIS, no leadership with BH. And then they started killing themselves. They were unaliving themselves. And at that particular time, the most deadliest T group in Nigeria was the Fulani T group. Based on international statistics now, are based on how much unaliving they were doing. And that was under Buhari. What did he do? Former President General Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari was using toothpick, his famous picture of him in Aso Villa with toothpick in the mouth. And then Meete Allah was going around telling people that no, it's because of cattle rustling. People started asking, do we do cattle? Majority of the ethnic groups don't do cattle. So how can they be rustling cattle? How do they want to direct cattle when that is not their trade? Next thing from that, remember that woman in the National Assembly, House of Rep, that said that, oh, cattle and cows have rights too, like Nigerians. I hope we don't have dementia or fellow Nigerians. All of this happened though. Next thing, it was Ruga, former President General Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari, late Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari, now introduce, say he want to do cattle colony and he will give them everything that normal citizens do not have. Then remember that there was a statement that was made at the time that give up your land or lose your lives. I hope we don't have dementia in this country. That all happened. So, so when he went after the Kanoris, the Fulani T groups were now the ones edging. And then guess what? To tell you that even Tinubu knows what he did. Remember, Chibok happened when Shetima was governor of Borno State. Now, when he wanted to become president in 2023, who did he put as his vice president as compensation to the Kanoris? Shetima, who is also linked to T groups, allegedly. So, him and his former boss are going back to back on national newspapers, pointing fingers that you are the one that created BH. The other one said, no, it is you that created BH. So you have to put all of that into context. So I disagree when you say Tinubu doesn't know anything about this, that he just wanted to come and chop money. That's number one. Number two, when it comes to Shekau, the problem is once you are...
please go wrap up, please.
Yeah, in 1 minute. I have to remind everybody this historical context, so, because sometimes even I say they get dementia. Now, when it comes to Gumi, the issue is this. You cannot be fighting against insurgency and be talking about negotiation. You cannot give the troops, the intelligence community, and police and everybody mixed signals. It is crush them. Remember, late President General Sani Abacha, he said directly, if insurgency lasts 24 hours, just know the government has a hand in it. That was a categorically clear message to the entire security architecture. He doesn't want to see any kind of situationship like that. Remember, late President Alhaji Umaru Yar'Adua, when this whole thing started, on his way to Japan, the security chiefs were with him. He stopped at the airport. He looked at them and said, what is this noise he's hearing in Bono? Before I come back, I don't want to hear anything. That's when Yusuf was, unalived. So, and that whole thing went down until when former President Dr. Goodluck Ibelejola became president.
Please.
Yeah, I'm about to learn.
These are things we all it's well recorded now. I want to wrap up, please.
I have to remind everybody because the way the conversation was going was kind of like
he was making his position. His position is his position. It doesn't mean that it's what we all accept.
So just for the audience as well, Sadam. So we need to also put that into context. That was when Northern Muslims went and revived back BH terrorist group, and then they started, bombing everywhere.
All right.
So let us put that all into context. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. I just saw a tweet right now as we run up this show, and this is actually very painful because it's from Instablog. Let me read this tweet. Abducted Kwara monarch Selman Aweda confirmed unalive despite ransom demanded by our people in the forest. Over 30 monarchs in Kwara State have fled their states. Over 30 in the state. And it's like nothing is happening. No wahala. Let's just keep watching. I just want Nigerians to understand and know that we are actually experiencing the very best of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'll keep sounding this let it be like a broken record. We'll keep saying it. We are actually experiencing the very best of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So guys, thank you so much. Can we hit our 100K likes before we wrap up the space? I'll just leave up everybody right now the passing shot. 1 minute, everybody just 1 minute. Mikey, do you have anything to say as a parting shot while we wrap up for today before I come back tomorrow?
Nah. Let the other guys talk. I'll just listen.
All right, thank you very much. Taco, Taco,
Honestly,
welcome to the same side of the conversation. Welcome to this. Well, good morning. They say when you wake up is your morning, and as I always say, I do not judge people. If Archangel tomorrow wakes up, because I expect him to wake up. If he wakes up tomorrow and he sees the light, or he stops collecting funds to support this government and say that he's now speaking against the government, I will welcome him. I don't, whenever anybody wakes up is their morning. The truth of the matter is that every well-meaning Nigerian, when I mean emphasis on well-meaning Nigerian, that means well for this country, must come to the point whereby you will keep every primordial sentiment aside and understand that our country is at the precipice. And that if we allow these people that are currently in power continue beyond 2027, we might not have a country to call in 2031. But Tacos, it's good to have you back.
No, I agree with you 100%. And look, me, I really like the guy's boldness and I like his bravery. He took steps that no president was willing to do. Removing that subsidy was something that very painful, but it needed to be done. And I was honestly very proud of him when he did that very good step.
You see, but you know, Taco, this is what I was trying to educate you then, and I'm still saying it now. Tinubu did not remove subsidy. Subsidy was not in the budget.
No, he did.
Wait, listen to me. Let me explain better for you to understand. Buhari's government did not budget subsidy in the next budget that will start from June. So it was off. Buhari had already removed it. It was not left for the government that was coming in to either continue it or stop it, or reinforce the already stoppage what had already done. Tinubu came in and stopped it, which you can look at it from a different angle because all the political. I made a statement. I'm coming, please, Uno Cycle. I beg you, please. I don't want to mute my brother, please. It's very important. I say this. Tinubu came in and stopped it without going into the office, understanding that you have to check everything. They just enter office. You never even look. Appoint cabinet. How do I cushion this subsidy I want to remove? You have to look at all the different data, the metrics, things that will convince you, okay, it is good to take it off. All the candidates say they remove subsidy. Facts. But how you remove subsidy is what is more important than removing subsidy itself. That's what you have to understand. How do you remove it? Because the moment he took it out, immediately, that day, the economy crashed. But imagine he had come in, yes, I want to remove subsidy. But let me look at it as, okay, before I remove subsidy, what are going to be the economic indices? How will it affect the economy? How will it affect the market? How will it affect our investors? How will it affect our business owners? How will it affect? You look at all these things. Then you probably bring. You're the president. You probably bring out a template and say, you say what?
Jonathan tried it. He backed away.
Jonathan tried it.
Buhari tried it. He backed
away. Buhari never wanted to remove subsidy.
Oh, no, that's not true.
No, that is true. Buhari never wanted to remove subsidy. Buhari, no. Do you understand? I want you to understand that subsidy, actually, the removal of subsidy in Nigeria, actually, is an IMF sponsored program. Do you know that?
No, it's not. Look, any serious person that looks at Nigeria's economy will tell you it's not sustainable.
It's not. What is the problem? What do you think is the actual problem of subsidy?
Okay, the problem is you are paying huge amounts of money to subsidize something you don't need to, and it was a very heavy burden. You're talking of billions of naira.
The problem of subsidy was the payment to the marketers, not even the subsidizing of the product itself. And wait. You see what your people are saying now. You're saying what they have told you. We are telling you the real I'm coming. Wait, please. The problem of subsidy was the corruption. The amount of petrol the Nigeria consuming is a lie. Do you know?
Smuggling. Why
No, see, let me break this down to you, right? This is why I kept shouting since then. And many of us that understood this were shouting since then. Subsidy itself is not a bad thing. Western nations subsidize things for their citizens. The problem of the oil subsidy in Nigeria was the corruption going on in that sector. That key marketers were collecting money into billions and trillions from the Nigerian government without subsidizing anything. They tell you that without supplying, sorry, they tell you that the amount of petrol Nigeria is using is, let's say, 500,000 liters. UNO Circle, can you allow me speak? My brother, I will meet you. I beg. Let me run this show now, bro. Please. You're this freaking please don't do this again. I will just drop you. I beg. I don't want to do this, please. It is important to understand this context. Please. So there's a corruption going on in a sector that had to be checkmated. And the government came in and started saying, when you remove subsidy, automatically you stop. Till today, they're still paying subsidy in Nigeria. I hope you know. Till today, they are still paying subsidy. It is if you come in and say, I'm coming, okay, as you remove the subsidy, and how has it benefited me and you till today? Where is that all that money has been saved?
That is the problem. But it's supposed to benefit everybody, but we are not seeing the benefit.
Exactly. So if you are coming as a sensible government and you are putting and you are post and check and say, let us check the loopholes. This is what we're going to plug. This is what is going to benefit. These are the programs. These are the cushion effects we have to put for the Nigerian people first.
Okay, this is the problem. There will be so much pushback, and this was what Buhari, Jonathan experienced, and the pain.
Tinubu, Taco. Is there no pushback in Tinubu today?
No, but it was a shock. It was just shock treatment. As he shocked everybody, there was no time to even protest.
No, that's
going on. Before people realize it is too late.
It was
like a shock treatment.
Well, I can agree from that angle, the shock treatment, but I want to say to you that in the nature of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if Tinubu removed subsidy today or removed subsidy first day, the same way he reacts to the treatment of Nigeria, the same way he will react.
No, but the people around him will tell him, no, take it. Even Buhari, it was the people around him. They told him, look, Oga, all of us will go lose our job. Oh. This thing, people cannot tolerate it.
People around Tinubu worship Tinubu. Taco, I want you to understand. You still don't understand the man called Tinubu. People around Tinubu worship Tinubu. In the room, Tinubu is in the room of Tinubu and his people. He's the wisest. He's the smartest. He's the strongest. You must in Tinubu's room. You don't have people that are wiser than him. He doesn't seek advice from people.
No, that's not true.
That is true. What do you mean that's not true?
No.
Who does Tinubu listen to?
Look,
who does Tinubu listen to?
Finance minister that he brought a lot of this.
Where is the finance minister today?
Lagos. Look. Me, I don't like Tinubu now.
No, Taco. I asked you a question now. Where is the finance minister Tinubu brought?
He fired him now.
Why did he fire him?
Because he was disagreeing with him.
You're just repeating what I just said now.
No.
You're just repeating what I just said now. In the room of Tinubu is Alpha and Omega. You do not have, even if you're showing all the possible indices. Taco, wait first. I just said something now that you agreed with. And you're still disagreeing with what you just agreed.
No, okay.
Wait, pause, Taco. I will allow you to respond, please. Let us speak over ourselves. I said in the room with Tinubu is Alpha and Omega. Tinubu does not respect contrary opinions, whether it is true or whether it is false. Even if it is dragging his regime down, he doesn't care. That was what happened to Wale Edun. Wale Edun came out and said it in the front of the Senate. Do you know that up until today, as I was speaking, we are still using budget of 2003 after 2004 the budget. 1980 till today. Till now, as we are speaking. What else is worse than that as a government? But Tinubu does not care. So if you like protest or not protest, Tinubu does not care. It's what people see. You people that supported him is that I will still want to take that out of people's brain. Tinubu does not care. Why is Desmond Elliott returning to the house today? Why? Because he fell out with Femi Gbajamiamila. Because Femi Gbajamiamila fell out with an instruction Tinubu gave him against Obasa in Lagos. Tinubu does not care. Femi said that I would have lost my job. Tinubu does not listen. You people that support him, get it into your brain. He's smarter than all of you. He doesn't listen to you. He sees people as a subordinate, as subjects. I don't know why people see the thing say if you enter a room with Tinubu go, if you tell him waiting guest, Tinubu brain don't block at 80-something years. You want to advise him. Please talk about wrap up. I beg. Let's wrap up this space. I beg.
Something quick. Me, I'm not a Tinubu supporter now, but you will give him credit. He surrounds himself, or at least in his earlier years, he surrounded himself with smart people. There's no question about it. He wouldn't be where he
smart is people like who?
If he does not surround himself with smart people.
Who are the smart people? Name them.
Now with his old age, I don't think he's in touch anymore. And now it's those familiar people and the psychophants. There are more psychophants around him. But look, you can never discount the guy. He's not an idiot, and he has not surrounded himself with idiots.
No, nobody. One thing you cannot call Tinubu is an idiot. He's not. I call him an evil genius.
Exactly. But he also surrounds himself with very smart people. In fact, very smart individuals.
There is no smart person around Tinubu. That is I asked you a question. Taco, name them now. Call the smart people now.
Honestly, I don't know his inner circle.
Then why are you making a statement of what you don't know?
No, okay, listen. He brought Osibanjo. Osibanjo was his man. He brought even the current government in Lagos still goes with his blueprints. So these things are not him. It's not him who's engineering all these things.
That go. You know what they do you? Tinubu don't show you shaking. I don't open for one side. You see the other something they shout since I meet you like 1 year ago. I say Tinubu. You see Lagos. Lagos. If you Taco, if I make you governor of Lagos, you go still work. There's nothing like blueprint. Tinubu has no blueprint.
No. Come on.
You don't.
Let's be honest. He still controls the politics. I shouldn't say control, but he's still very influential in who runs Lagos.
Lagos is a perfect example of a failed state. Putting in the resources that wait now. That's the Nigerian context is a disaster. You are the worst country. Taco, mute your mic, please. Mute your mic. Let me explain this to you. I want to explain this to you because I don't know if you have left the country. That's why I say I always advise Nigerians travel. If the problem is that even Nigeria is just leave Nigeria, go to Benin Republic, pass through Lagos, pass through Badagry, enter Seme, drive through Seme, go and see what development looks like. Lagos is a perfect example of a failed state. The problem that Lagos is still that you're a firstborn of fools doesn't make you that you're not a fool. That Nigeria is a failed country and one is trying. Lagos should be comparing itself with Cairo, with Cape Town, with Nairobi. That is where you compare Lagos with. Not with Anambra, that became a state in 1991, that was demolished during the Civil War. You compare Lagos with New York. That's why you compare. That's the kind of thing with the time say, okay, you say New York too big. Now, Lagos was to aspire to be like. Lagos is celebrate blue rail, train, monorail in 2023 or maybe 2024.
Go see railway for Addis. Addis where they show us Ethiopians where because they sing all of us we are the world for in 1980. Go see their train system in Addis.
Oh, you have seen it.
Ethiopia will not get anything.
You have seen it. You have seen Addis Ababa's train service. Go to Marrakech, Morocco. I don't know, Maca.
Forget Morocco. Forget 20 years, maybe 50 years. We don't go reach Morocco. 50 years, Nigeria.
Okay. Why? That is you now. You see, you go. God. You are not seeing all this I'm saying. So Lagos is a failed example. So Tinubu is a disaster. Don't come and use Tinubu and say, oh,
No, but when you compare by Nigeria, they compare.
No, never compare Lagos to any Nigerian state by the proxy of what Lagos is open to. Never, ever compare Lagos to any Nigerian state. Compare Lagos to its contemporaries. That's what you should do.
Honestly, I can't compare it to outside Nigeria because Nigerians now, these places are run by Nigerians. The corruption is in Nigeria.
No, what Lagos is exposed to, is what people in Nairobi, is what people in what is Lagos economy is bigger than I think half of some West African countries.
Exactly, bigger than all of these little countries you have in West Africa.
Exactly. So why you not comparing Lagos with other Nigerian states? Compare them with those other people. That's what you should do.
No, but it's the fact that he's still able to control it.
He's able to control it because of the docility. He's able to control it because of the docility of the Lagosian people and the Nigerian spirit.
So the way he plays his politics now,
the way he has controlled it, has it been beneficiary to the Lagosians or to himself?
It's to himself now.
Exactly. So then that could.
Has never done anything not for the benefit of Tinubu. Nothing.
Okay.
His entire career is like that.
Oh, you're not saying what I've been saying since now. You're not saying what I've been saying since, that Tinubu served himself alone. You're not coming to the place where I'm coming to since.
No, but now.
So what is in this thing you've said now? What is there to emulate?
Honestly, look, there is nothing. Look what he has done. Let me tell you what he has done.
So look at what someone is actually. So why are you giving him credit?
No. Okay, Abacha, who was one of the biggest thieves in Nigeria, at least he was hiding.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that submission.
Okay.
Abacha was not the biggest thief in Nigeria.
Well, he was one of the big thieves.
He was not one of the big thieves. That was what. I do not agree with that.
Abacha, despite being a military man, still had some shame, and he was hiding these people. Bagudo, who is in charge of cabinet, this Sharguli, nobody will see him in public. Now, Tinubu, these people, he's not even ashamed of putting them front and center. These are the people who I'm stealing money with, and I don't care whether you like it or you don't. Fuck all of you. At least Abacha had the decency. He knows these people, they are thieves. He was hiding them. He wasn't showing the whole Nigerians, okay, these are the people stealing your money. No, this one, they will steal your money and they will come give them award. They can't give that Sharguli a grand commander of the Niger. For what? It's the grand theft of the Niger. Nobody has stolen Nigeria's wealth like this Sharguli. And you can't give him award, the grand commander of the Niger. For what? You know, there was one funny thing they told me in Dubai. I was laughing. They carried that Shargoli go meeting for Nigerian delegation when they went to do business and negotiate with these guys in Dubai. The guy was going there to the meeting. They stop and they say, "Oh boy, where did they go?" He said, "I'm part of the Nigerian delegation." They spoke to him in Arabic. They say, okay, you are Nigerian. Okay, me, I'm Scandinavian. That was what the bodyguard was there.
No, but Shaguli is Nigerian, though. It's Nigerian. Real facts, it's Nigerian.
They don't really let them go, but they told him what is your official, where are you, what is your position? Even he himself, because they never give him title.
He's Tinubu's godfather.
And again, you can fact check what I'm telling you. He had no official title in the Nigerian delegation that went for the meeting in Dubai. So the people in Dubai there, the security guard, they tell him, "Oh boy, are you stupid? Which kind of Nigerian? Oh boy, you didn't say that today we deal with you Lebanese scammers. Come on, get out of here. Which kind of Nigerian?" Then he made phone calls. They had to go and change his title. They had to give him official title as confidant of the president. They took him to a meeting where he had no role. He had access to everything in the meeting. The Dubai security, they were the ones, they said, look, boy, where they go? He said, I'm part of this. Which part are you? Are you representing Dubai or are you representing Nigeria?
All right, let's just anybody. That's actually, for those that don't know, that's actually Tinubu's godfather. But thank you so much, my brother Taco. It's good to have you back here. It's good to have you on the same side of the conversation, though we might differ in some part of the conversation still. I think as we go forward, our eyes will keep getting open. Thank you so much, all of you, my people that came up to speak. My brother Abasul, I see Seku, thank you, Emerald. Now I'll just say shout out to all of you listening from across all the different platforms, Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram. Thank you so much, all of you that have come out tonight. We are done for today, but we'll be back tomorrow, 10 p.m. Nigerian time. As I always say on this platform, I just want to say a big shout out to all my view rankers, my top rankers, Chidima, Lady Vivi, Oden, Mawakiri, Francis Obi for president, my brother in Nigeria, Roslyn, Nko Afro, Melin, Aki, Emirate Computers, Ima, King Cedar, Archangel Uriel, Backup, my brother Teko, Adeleke, Ghost Mode, JT, Beats by KB, Rasta. Thank you to every one of you that came out tonight. I can't call all your names, but God bless you all, guys. Hopefully, we'll be back again tomorrow. 10 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you so much, all of you that have gifted us tonight, all of you that liked the platform. God bless you all. We hit our target of 100,000 likes today. Thank you to every single one of you. We'll be back again. Oh, please. We'll be back again tomorrow. Taco, if you get mic, I don't know. We'll be back again tomorrow, please. 10 p.m. Nigerian time. God bless you guys. Have a great night. As I always say, this is for God and for country. Good night. All right. My goodness. Okay, guys. Uh-oh. I want to see if I could bring somebody live on Instagram just briefly. No. All right, guys. I'll see you guys. See you guys tomorrow.